www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business.
Did you know that approximately 333.34 million businesses exist today, according to a report from 2021? And you may be one of those businesses, or maybe you're not in the business market yet, but you're aspiring to be a business owner. Well, guess what? You're in the right place at the right time. Because let's face it, everything is about timing and opportunity. Hi, my name is Dr. Lotus Richey, and I'm the CEO and founder of the Lotus Richey Coaching and Consulting LLC, along with the Lotus Richey Ignite Show. 15 minutes of success with Dr. Lotus Richey, as well as books to boom your business and bring who you are. And today, I want to bring this amazing message to you about the Black Business Network and the Black Business Olympics. See, the Black Business Network and the Black Business Olympics is designed to help people just like you, that's right, that look like me, to take their business to the next level. Not just in your front yard or your backyard, but globally. The Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics is designed not to just help you survive, but to help you thrive. So join us today as we come together with businesses all around the world to support our students, our children, our young teens, our young entrepreneurs. What we do is we come together to help raise funds for students who are aspiring to be business entrepreneurs, who are aspiring and who are thriving in college. We endow them with a wonderful opportunity to gain scholarship of either a laptop or several thousands of dollars. And we invite you to help be a contributor to this amazing opportunity to help someone that looks just like you. So join us today at our website and let us connect with you and help you ignite and take flight in every area of your life on the Black Business Network and the Black Business Olympics. I'll see you on the other side.
Absolutely. So our coaching program help people that have the lack of time, that lack strategies, and lack the confidence to go after their dream life. So we help them implement tools. We help them implement, I love to leave the inherited lack of finances or the education behind finances. But it wasn't until I lost my firstborn, my only son, that life changed for me. And where I was going after it all, living the corporate life, hit my 6-figure income and living in my dream house with my dream man, driving my dream car.
Wow.
I nearly lost it all.
Wow.
When I lost my son. And so I realized it only takes one financial catastrophe that can change your entire life. That's what made me start All New Beginnings. Because no matter what's going on in life, there's a new beginning. And because of that, we develop a program called Wise Minded. My little slogan is, don't just dream it, let's live it. If they want to connect with you or work with you, what is the best ways for them to be able to do that? Well, for my social media guru, you can connect with me on every single social media platform as Tanya T. Williams.
The Black Business Expo is changing my life. This year, they are giving away laptops and even $5,000 in cash to students just like me. I'm Alexis, and I want to go to college to fulfill my dream of becoming an entrepreneur. Help the Black Business Expo going to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com and also becoming a vendor, a sponsor, or donating.
Why do I do what I do? You know, my life coach asked me that a few years ago. And she said, Tony, what's your why? And I told her, and she said, girl, you've already accomplished that. Perhaps you need a new why.
Hi, Tony Harris, Amy Hoydu with Say It Said Marketing, one of your students. And just wanted to say thank you, Tony Harris, for spending so much time with me and giving me that boost in my business that I so drastically needed.
My why is to touch, move, and inspire my clients to take drastic steps to be better than they were before they met me. I'm a resource. I'm a connector. I want to help people build deeper relationships that are beneficial to their life and business. That's what I do best.
So, first thing you got to do is show up. And speaking is a way to magnetically attract your ideal client to you. How many of you use social media that way? Absolutely, and this is how you look to the world. Drastic steps are the steps that are needed to be successful. And my business is drastic denotes a mindset. Getting out of your comfort zone. Doing something that you don't necessarily feel comfortable doing, want to do, but you know it's a necessary step to be successful in your business.
I get the most satisfaction when I see my connections flourishing into relationships long after I am gone.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Augustine with Media Jasmine, and I've joined several networking and referral groups in the area. And Network in Action Northeast Houston with Tony Harris-Taylor is one of the best organizations that I've joined.
I love that piece of what I do, and it is what fuels my fire. My name is Tony Harris-Taylor, saying take a drastic step today for a fantastic tomorrow.
Over the past few years, we've seen the growth of existing and new initiatives focused on financial inclusion, building global networks, and reducing the wealth gap in response to the idea there's not enough seats at the table. Whether their outcomes are to increase the representation of Black executives on corporate boards, ensure an inclusive global economy, or to create new U.S. African commercial pathways, the strategies are often carried out by separate programs. The question is, should they be? With the continent of Africa being home to more than half of the world's fastest growing economies, the youngest workforce, over 400 companies generating more than $1 billion annually, 700 generating more than $500 million annually that are poised for growth, and being the destination of nearly $5 billion in venture capital in 2021. Diversifying U.S. and Africa commercial engagement by building bridges between African businesses and their U.S. diaspora should begin being seen as mutually beneficial. From helping to reduce Africa's enormous capital gap to catalyzing two-way trade opportunities, the COVID-19 global pandemic hopefully has taught us that global challenges and opportunities are more interconnected than we thought. During the pandemic, African companies like Unicorn Flutterwave, insurance provider Reliance Health, ride-hailing app Yasir, and 54Gene, the continent's first bank of DNA on people of African descent, proved that when African companies have access to networks, capital, and information, they grow big, grow fast, and create solutions that are valuable to the world. This is why Be Direct was created. We are the first U.S.-based but African-centric board preparedness and board search company designed to connect U.S. Black talent and corporations to African businesses. Unique and fundamental to Be Direct's success is our process of helping board candidates adapt their experience and networks to an African context before they're connected to high-growth companies that are looking to locally and globally scale. From our focus groups with African business execs and government leaders, we don't ignore the sentiment that business is easy, but people are hard. Having a pool of board candidates with hard-to-access networks and extensive experience across the business life cycle, including successfully raising capital, is table stakes for an initiative like this. So yes, we have that. But corporate or entrepreneurial success in the U.S. does not guarantee success in Africa. Developed alongside industry partners on the continent, our training program, Be Direct Prep, is designed to transpose their experience to create cultural comfort, understanding, and a commitment to helping businesses in Africa scale. Our board governance sessions are African continental and country specific, integrated with cultural awareness and dexterity training, masterclasses led by African industry execs, and mentoring and coaching from African continental-based facilitators. But even more unique to Be Direct Prep, we cap off our training program with an immersion trip to help candidates that have not been to Africa before see and feel Africa's complexity and opportunity from African soil. We all know traditional network-based board placement has historically left a lot of us out of ever really being in the paid board pipeline. Our strategy supports the work of many great organizations that are successfully filling seats at U.S. board tables by creating more tables for those that are still left on the sideline. It's time to start seeing the role and value of U.S. Black talent and businesses on the continent of Africa differently. Old perceptions and habits limit economic inclusion. Let's transition Black talent and the African businesses they will support from the periphery of the global economy to its core. Living in a global lockdown, we all know now how fast local and global economies can change and see the value of having businesses that hire, strengthen local value chains, and even grow globally. Status quo in any form holds back progress. We must democratize U.S.-Africa commercial engagement by socially and economically connecting cultures that have long been disconnected. It's time for Africa's U.S. diaspora to redefine their global value by helping African businesses scale continentally and globally.
In the heart of America, there are dreams waiting to be realized. Dreams of owning a home, creating a haven for families, and building a future. Yet, there are 13 million mortgage-ready home buyers and nearly 20 million renter households who have the credit and income to qualify for a mortgage but remain left out of the home buying process. These potential home buyers are in urban and rural America, where dreams should flourish. The big banks, the giants of finance, have all exited the mortgage lending business, decreasing their lending footprints across America. They are no longer present and active in these communities. Instead of offering opportunities for home ownership, some of these banks have chosen a different path. They have decided to become mega landlords. They have chosen to invest billions of dollars in rental homes, leaving potential home buyers with fewer options and stuck in a cycle of renting without the chance to build equity and create a legacy for their families. Here is the shocking truth. A report issued by the Home Ownership Council of America revealed that if lenders were to step forward and serve this underserved market, they could conservatively increase their loan volume by $1.5 trillion. $1.5 trillion. This is a $1 trillion business opportunity, ripe for the taking. That's why I Have a Dream Home is here. We support the American dream of home ownership in urban and rural America. We believe in the power of social conscience.
I'm Ramon Gray, founder of Smart Hustle Magazine and smallbiztechnology.com.
You're here today to celebrate small business success. Stand up on your feet. I'd like you to imagine with me, if you will, opening an app where you can collaborate with like-minded individuals from around the world, get inspiration and in-app tools to launch and grow your business, as well as share your knowledge and earn compensation, all in one app. Well, the name of that app is Truso, short for Truly Social. Hi, I'm Matthew Newman, the founder and CEO of Truso, a new concept in social media. Truso is designed from the ground up to be a platform that's both social and empowering for all its users. How exactly do we do that? I'm glad you asked. First, Truso brings the world together via video. Psychologists assert that video provides a significantly more effective connection than audio only. When you enter a community on Truso, you're face to face. Second, on Truso, you don't have to have 1 million followers to monetize. Our business model allows all hosts and moderators to monetize, no matter the size of your following, by 1, producing fee-based content, and 2, inviting others to join the platform as subscribers. Even more, Trousseau has an in-app resource library with over 100 free resources, forms, and documents to help you build your brand and grow your business. Third, Trousseau is inclusive. The deaf and hard of hearing communities make up 360 million people worldwide. Unlike audio-only apps, Trousseau embraces this community, providing a networking platform that allows them to participate via video and closed captioning. We even have a deaf and hard of hearing foundation in the works as well. Fourth, Trousseau is both social and safe. We refer to Trousseau as a virtual extension of the beauty shop, barbershop, and brainchild of the community. A place where there's laughter, along with wisdom, growth-oriented conversation, and genuine connections in a safe space. Trousseau even has proprietary security to ensure we maintain a safe environment for everyone. Where are we at now? Trousseau is live, y'all. We've launched in beta and we're acquiring users daily. We have an incredible development and marketing team, plus amazing celebrity influencers at the table, helping us spread the word around the globe, beginning within the African diaspora and beyond by creating a safe space for growth, connection, and collaboration. We're truly excited about Trousseau. We've created something special for which there is a global market. And we invite you to embark on this journey with us as a shareholder. The future for Trousseau is truly bright. Join us and let's go there together.
Follow the Brand TV broadcast host, Grant McGaw, as he visits with top executives and entrepreneurs to find out their secrets of success with their personal brand. Follow the Brand TV broadcast host as he focuses on brand development to build better relationships, bring value to your business, relationships, and career. You will enjoy listening to each episode that is tailored to speak to you directly. If you're looking for this type of clarity in terms of building your brand, you have tuned into the right station. Each episode will help you to shape a conversation in the 5-star BDM network of 20,000 professionals and become a springboard for your corporate engagement and business opportunities. Each guest will frame their story in the areas of personal branding, business development, career development, financial empowerment, and technology innovation. Grant McGaw explains why he is the CEO and owner of his own professional career. Grant is an accomplished business leader and entrepreneur who wants to give back to individuals to grow their personal brand strategy. Tune in as he weaves his story about new possibilities, while to you exceed expectations. If you love storytelling, this show will make for fun.
Hello, I'm Dr. Eric Kelly III, the visionary strategist and founder of the Black Business Olympics. I invite you to showcase your Black-owned businesses on the Black Business Network global stage. The Black Business Olympics is a global Black Business Network platform that propels Black-owned businesses into the international spotlight. By showcasing your business on the Black Business Olympics platform, you can reach a worldwide audience of potential customers, partners, and investors. You can also establish yourself as a thought leader and expert in your field, attract lucrative partnerships, and more speaking engagements. In addition, the Black Business Olympics platform provides a valuable opportunity to connect and collaborate with like-minded entrepreneurs and business professionals from around the world. This can lead to new business opportunities, ideas, and relationships. Finally, by sharing your story and expertise on the Black Business Olympics platform, you can inspire and empower others. This is a powerful way to make a positive impact on the world and leave a lasting legacy. If you are a Black-owned business owner I encourage you to seize the opportunity to showcase your business on the Black Business Olympics platform. It is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make an indelible mark on the world. Be one of the 1,000 visionary entrepreneurs who are changing students' lives, shaping industries, and leaving an unforgettable legacy for their families. Unleash your voice on our global stage and watch your business thrive. Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. Yes, the entire world. Just give me a call today at 919-308-9090.
Did you know women represent just 3% of Fortune 500 CEOs and less than 15% of corporate executives at top companies worldwide? Have you wondered what the secrets are to getting into the top ranks, whether in the private or public sector? Do you want to figure out how to stop being held back in your career or passed over for promotion? Then you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Dr. Madeline Ann Lewis, President and CEO of the Executive Women's Success Institute. I have decades of experience in the military, the federal government, and corporate America, and my mission is to help women succeed and tap into their full potential. I want to reach 1 million plus women around the world to become the leaders they are meant to be. So if you want to move into a management or executive level position, or maybe you are a female veteran transitioning out of the military into business entrepreneurship, then reach out to the Executive Women's Success Institute at 301-693-3284. Let us get you on the fast track to success.
Hey guys, my name is Caden. I'm the CEO of Caden Teaches, and my genius is teaching kids about financial literacy. Throughout my financial products, such as my financial flashcards, my activity book, and my newest project, my financial bus, which I bought. And on the bus, it has a mock bank where kids will learn how to deposit and withdraw money, a mock grocery store where kids will be able to learn how to have a family budget, and a mock stock exchange where kids will even be able to learn how to invest in stocks. Now, I decided to start teaching kids about financial literacy because I find that most kids graduate high school without even knowing the basics about financial literacy. And I feel if I were to teach kids about financial literacy, that I would be able to help kids tap into their genius. And I actually learned about financial literacy to my dad because I would go to business meetings with him, and I would always see that they were talking about financial literacy. And at that point, I didn't understand what financial literacy was. So I took it upon myself to learn about financial literacy and teach it to kids in a way that they could understand. But I want you guys to help me help kids tap into their genius by going to my website, cadenteaches.com, and you can sew into me in my financial bus by going to my GoFundMe link. And remember, if Caden can, you can too, because genius is common.
Prepare for what's coming and dominate in economic winter. Stand strong and thrive by showcasing your great products and services globally through the Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics. The Black Business Network has showcased over 2,000 companies with over $7 billion in sales each year. Over 10 million attendees have viewed the rebroadcast each month. Through the Black Business Olympics, unique styles of business training and mentoring are turning students into business owners and entrepreneurial warriors who will dominate in any economy. Gain the ultimate advantage of the Black Business Olympics, 7 days of unbelievable topics and speakers speaking around the globe. Donate your time and experience to provide expertise and scholarships to students worldwide and change the world. Now, more than ever, new insights, tools, strategies, and capabilities are needed. This is your chance for a major presentation to the world. Fill out the form and join the more than 2,000 speakers who have presented to over 200 countries. Join the Black Business Network streaming live into the metaverse, STEM City, Black Multiverse Enterprises, Hulu, Amazon, YouTube.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
What if you could build your own city? A place where every child can find nurturing people to help them achieve their full potential. A place where every adult can access job training support, where health education is abundant, where social justice ruled the land. A place without limitations. Welcome. You have arrived at STEM City, USA. It is what every city should be. A safe and trusted community where you find people and resources to help you become everything you are and beyond. STEM City is unlike anything you have ever experienced. It is a digital twin of the world around you, only better. STEM City is about energy and soul renewal. It is more than a digital world. You can almost feel the power of live cultural events, music, and theater. STEM City promises a better future for children, with caring mentors and hands-on activities, with dedicated tutors to support our youth. STEM City is your passport to a healthy lifestyle, with weekly events addressing our community's many issues. STEM City is your financial well-being, with helpful information on wealth management, career advancement, job training, and so much more. STEM City is the community you deserve. It is the city where your dreams can come true. STEM City, USA, a place in the sky that is accessible to all who reach for the stars.
Hello, I am Dr. Eric Kelly III, the visionary strategist and founder of the Black.
Good afternoon, business owners, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and corporations. Welcome to the Black Business Network. My name is Grant McGaw. I am the CEO of 5-Star BDM and your moderator for this afternoon and into the evening on the Black Business Network. The Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, business owners, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders worldwide. We have speakers from North Carolina, London, Singapore, Africa, Japan, and cities all over the United States. The Black Business Network is a global community sharing its business knowledge to empower, inspire, and educate businesses about business. I'm going to bring up to the stage with me right now Dr. Fred Hicks from Cyberminds. There he is right there. The phenomenal Dr. Fred Hicks. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful this afternoon. How are you?
This is great, man. We get to do a preview of a conversation we're going to have with Dr. Alexis Pertero-Weeks around Cyberminds, but we get an opportunity to talk to you just a little bit. Give me just a little context here for the audience, a little bit of your background. You have a storied background in a lot of different areas. Just give us some context about who Dr. Fred Hicks is.
Been very fortunate to not only grow up here in South Florida, but to be native to South Florida. One of five, was fortunate enough to also attend Palmetto Senior High School. You may have heard of a few techie names that came out of Palmetto. You know, Jeff Bezos showed up out of Palmetto Senior High, and so too did the current Supreme Court Justice, Ketanji Brown Jackson. Had the opportunity to sit next to her on stage, compete, and participate in speech and debate early in my life, and then off to college. Went to college in New Orleans at Loyola University, wonderful Catholic Jesuit institution. Came back to Florida, had to come back to my roots. Attended St. Thomas University, picked up a master's, spent a small stint in the law school there, and then subsequently came back one more time and recently graduated with my executive doctorate, focusing on business administration in information security. This afternoon, you're going to have an opportunity to discuss AI, the new AI framework from the National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, with Dr. Pertero-Weeks. We were elbow to elbow in class, grinding it out. Now we're here in our professional spaces, and we're going to make something happen. We are part of Cyberminds, original founders, and we're excited. We're here.
Oh man, I'm excited. You know, cybersecurity is when you start looking at technology and technology information, you can't, leave cybersecurity out. That is what protects everyone. They're almost like in regular society. This is why you have a criminal justice system out there. You have police people, because there's nefarious actors that are out there taking advantage of people, innocent people most of the time, naive in certain ways, that don't understand that there are people out there that have nothing better to do than to defraud you of your money. Which I think is an unfortunate reality in our world. But I understand, is this correct, that cybersecurity, the cybersecurity sector as a business is a $6 trillion business?
Yes, sir. You are not incorrect at all. Trillions of dollars are devoted to both protecting against and those people, the nefarious actors on the other side of the table, saying, we're going to take your money. We're going to get you today. If we don't get you today, we're going to get you in the morning, or we'll wait 5 years from now and get you when you become a senior. We're going to attempt to get you earlier in life. Children are now being targeted. Young adults, can you imagine someone sitting around thinking, you know what? I think if I can get 12 kids to send me $100 each, I will have earned my check for the week.
Wow.
This nature of this evil runs deep, and they're writing code and using artificial intelligence to launch that code to keep these campaigns going. When we're asleep, AI is up. And when you think about the globe, this is not just happening in the US. These attacks might be coming from overseas, different continents attacking. And we're the biggest target because, look, we just found out yesterday that the GDP was phenomenal for America, right? Everybody saved a bunch of money staying at home during the pandemic. People know that we have money in our accounts. People know. And the people who know are coming for you. They're coming for you every time you think they're not. They're coming for you. And they are winning. On average, the average person, according to national reports, are losing about $1,800 each time they get got. I say that and I just think about it. I can't afford $1,800 out of my account right now. We have light bill, phone bill. We got to put groceries on the table. $1,800 from a senior. They are winning trillions of dollars.
Yeah. No, that's unfortunate. And what you just said there, because most people that think cybersecurity, what's in the news most of the time, large corporations, big institutions that they have insurance, cybersecurity insurance, possibly depending on how that works up. Maybe they get a check at the end of the day for some of that back. But it's the everyday person going online being duped. And I don't want to steal any thunder what we're going to talk about here at the top of the hour and into 5 o'clock. However, I want to ask a little bit more about yourself, because all that education, all those things, you're sitting next to all these incredible individuals. Why did you pick cybersecurity as part of your profession?
So I'm glad you asked the question, because honesty is really important to me. So in my career, I kept thinking, you know what? I wanted an honest profession, something dealing with either teaching or technology or medicine. Hey, I'll be the first one to admit I tried medicine. I just could not stand some of the sense in medicine, and weak stomach. It wasn't for me. Had the mind and the aptitude for it. Love science, but couldn't deal with it. Can see the side of blood, but couldn't deal with the secondary components thereafter.
Yeah.
I was teaching for a while. And when I tell you I took great pleasure in teaching, it was just an absolute honest profession, because you could choose to tell a group of students a falsehood, or you could choose to empower their minds to grow further and to expand their own horizons. Life got in the way, realized that teaching was not going to be lucrative enough. I jumped on the Microsoft track. I rode that wave as far as I can ride it, because honestly, I've never had a piece of technology judge me. I've never had a piece of technology try to put me in a different position until the invention of AI. That's why I love the technology so far and so much in my own path, because it just takes us everywhere you could possibly imagine. From being a small Trekkie, growing up watching Star Wars, and now imagining a machine talking to you. I lived through that generation where you had, look, here's the microwave, put something in, instant gratification. Hey, wait a minute. I pressed the button on the TV remote and it changed the channel. I went through all of it, playing CDs. Now everything is up in the cloud. The question becomes, how do you secure it? How do you make sure that all of this wonderful technology that's around us and that has consumed this current generation of children is protected? Because we need to be protected. Our information needs to be protected so that someone doesn't come along and grab everything that you work for in an instant, and they're off and running and you can never find them. From cryptocurrency all the way through to artificial intelligence, the sky's the limit. And for many of our children who are looking for a career where you have some wonderful aptitude and creativity, technology might be the answer. Technology is your out, because there's so many different buckets you can fit into. You could be a web designer, a database administrator, a systems analyst, cybersecurity expert, you name it. You could write code, teach AI. You have an opportunity. And it doesn't matter what zip code you were born in. I came from one of the most impoverished zip codes in South Florida, and I made it. You need the tools to make it as well. So please, everybody, if you're a parent, you need to talk to your child. You want to give them options. Look at that whole spectrum of technology, information security. The sky is the limit. Continue to thrive. Continue to think, wait, I could be an attorney. I can be the top technologist. I can do it. When you put that in the minds of all of our children, we all win. Every last one of us wins.
We all do. And we are winning now, especially when you realize what you have in the palm of your hand. Think about this. Dating myself, probably yourself, you brought up some things. I remember when you had to get knowledge, I remember having an encyclopedia. I remember having they call a psycho teacher, and you would put it in certain things and you would get some information, right? Or if you got bold, you took an adventure down to the library and you had to learn about the card catalog system, which is wow, who thought of that, But it took a lot of time and effort. Now you have in the palm of your hand about 1,000 years of human experience all across the globe, and the access to information and knowledge, the only barrier is yourself.
That's it. You hit it on the head. You hit it on the head. We thought Yahoo was the bomb. We now know Google is up for an antitrust lawsuit because they're afraid that they're about to be sunset as the bomb, as the thing to have. Yeah. And imagine walking up to a thing that looks like you now, that has Google, Yahoo, the Dewey Decimal System, all the encyclopedias and everything mom, dad, uncle, auntie, everybody ever said to you as advice stored at your fingertips. Right. And now you don't have to type. You just say it. You can say, chat GBT, tell me what was the fork distance between now and today with the Ice Age, and all kind of literature will come spitting out at you. Wow. We're here. Technology is in your face. We think switching through Apple TV is incredible. You have no idea the power that is resting in those clouds above you. Our students have a wonderful opportunity to climb out of whatever position they're in. We just have to give it a try. And I'm glad you mentioned the Dewey Decimal System, because I remember having to sit and get those cards and walk into the library and say to them, I think I'm looking for the book on Shakespeare. And they would look at me and say, I don't think we have that. I think someone checked it out. Those days are over. You click one button and the whole entire literature shows up on your screen.
Everything shows up. It'll speak to you. Like you said earlier, you can get an audio readout of that. You still need to apply yourself. I tell people, like, well, it's going to replace, this basic learning. I said, well, guess what? Did the calculator replace math? Like, I don't think so. You still need your basic computation skills. It just allows you to do it quicker. So that's the whole point of this. It's nice to be able to still read an entire book on Shakespeare, let's say, but it'd be nice to get, if you need information quicker, easier, faster, why not? So our intelligence and the way that we consume knowledge, it's changing, and our science fiction movies is already showing us the future. It's already showing it to. I mean, how many people are in love with C-3PO? I mean, that was the 1970s, right?
That's right. That's right. He would show up and everybody was like, oh man, I love this guy. Yeah. So you brought up something that I just want to make sure that we go back to and remember for half a second. When the calculator was born, just like you said, math didn't disappear. So in the background of all of this technology, there's a group of people writing code, and they're still dependent on, for those languages that you think are just invisible, writing Python, understanding SQL, understanding how to do .NET, A+, and C++. All of these different coding languages are rudimentarily ground in math and science. Then you have creativity. Okay, what can you imagine? If you can imagine it, it can appear. Between the virtual reality hats that people can put on, even if you go to a game room nowadays, that has changed. No more sitting there playing Pac-Man. No, you putting on a whole mask and going into a virtual world. Even how kids play has evolved with this technology. So don't sleep on it. Something I want to just remind everybody of. While somebody's creating something at night, they're also creating wealth for a group of people over here.
Yeah.
What do I mean by that? Pay attention. Watch very carefully. There are several different companies creating different pieces of technology, AI related. Those might be wonderful opportunities for financial gains in the future. Don't just work on this side. Get to a point where you can own a piece of it, because while we're asleep, somebody's thinking, and you could be earning money as you go along. I'm preaching that to my kids every single day. I sat and watched that Microsoft wave take off. If I was in a better financial position, I would have dumped every penny that I had extra into those companies to keep myself going and that next generational wealth. And that's a whole nother topic outside of what AI has done and what it can do for all of us, because we are looking at it from one side, users. We need to look at it as it can work for me in multiple ways. Open up our horizons, people. Stay open to every idea.
Well, what you just said there, I want our parents. Because I remember, you play a video game, brought a video game, right? You said, man, Junior, all he does is play video games all day. All he does is play video games. Do you understand that that video game is probably one of the most important pieces of technology that's been developed? You have what we call Unreal Engine. What you've got now is all these other like Roblox that are out there. These are different platforms that use this type of tech to create 3D virtual worlds, like Unity. Unity is another platform. I want my kids to learn, if you can program and create a virtual world that you can now get others to play in, if that's what it is, or learn in. These training simulators is basically what they are becoming very, very unique. Talk about an economic opportunity. No one owns this space. So now my kids can say, like, you know what? So now I see you playing Fortnite. Could you create something similar to that? Here's the application. Now they've got this opened up now, right? They got open source. You're gonna need to know what open source really means, that no one owns the technology. There's no patent on it. There's no intellectual property that you're gonna get in trouble with. They want you to go in there and play with it. You can now end up developing something that's just incredible. You have this technology in your living room. You have a cell phone. You probably have a gaming engine. You've got that Nintendo just sitting there right there. Do you know you can open that baby up and start programming yourself?
Is the beauty of where we are. That's amazing stuff. That's what we have to do. Open up our horizons. Just playing that game is the tip of the iceberg. Write your own code, everyone. Make your own game. You can win it.
I think I'm back. Yes.
You are back.
So, and getting back to your other point, we got a few minutes here. We need to understand something. Now, I always talk about you look at technology in decades and look at how it's impacted the social impact of technology on everyday life. When I was becoming, into awareness as a human being, we had 3 television stations. We had maybe a couple of radio stations, right? And you go to the movies, right? You bought albums, right? You had 45, right?
And CDs.
Well, that was even later. I didn't have a CD. Like, what is that? That came later. A CD, I didn't see a CD until like the 1980s. I remember 8-track cassettes. The whole point of that is saying, look at how this technology has changed the social impact. I remember having to wait, I think it was like every Saturday, to hear the latest music that came out. It came out of like New York or something like that, because you didn't have it, because your radio station didn't have it. So everything came out of the East. So people that would visit, oh, you guys are way behind. You haven't heard all the new stuff. Now you get this music instantaneously. So the collapse of the windows of time and space has occurred at a greater level. And to your point earlier, around what's about to take place or is taking place is astronomical, and we need to be a part of this.
We have to be a part of it. And every corner of our neighborhoods needs to be aware of this explosion. If you're not sitting in front of a device, even kids on a bus, kids at the barbershop are sitting with a small device in their hands. They need to decipher the power of what that represents. There are things that are going to happen to the point where soon you will see AI being implanted, first for medical reasons, and then second for reasons to ensure that they can keep track of kids, keep track of assets. These things are happening at an astronomical rate. The change paradigm with technology is so fast and so incredible. If you're not a part of it, it will leave you behind. I'm encouraging everyone. Learn a little bit about the technology that you're utilizing and that the technology that's available to your child, to your future, especially if you're a senior, try to keep up. Everybody needs to understand.
I tell you right now, we gotta let go. We're gonna bring a lot more information here after we come back from commercial break. This has been a great teaser with Dr. Fred Hicks. Thank you so very, very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, genius is common, and we will see you definitely on the other side. I want to thank everybody for tuning into Black Business Network. You know, this is a fundraiser that's done by the Black Business Network every month. This is how we get things done, and I'm very, very happy about that. So for high school seniors going to college or K through 12 entrepreneurs, I want you to go to blackbusinessexpousa.com and donate to the scholarship fund. Look on the Cash App, which is on the screen below, which is $BBXUSA. Our goal is to give laptops and up to $5,000 to 10 students. Students can register online at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com. Every dollar counts, so we want to remind you to donate to the scholarship fund. We want to thank our Black Business Expo USA sponsors for October 2023, NC100, Moody Capital Partners, Suede Soul, Lotus Rocher Coaching and Training, Carolina, Virginia Minority Supplier Development Council, Step Management, Barbara H. Smith LLC, Margie McLean Foundation, Genius is Common, 5-Star BDM, Earth Essentials, Milani Shining Global, Hello LLC, Atlantic Insurance, Executive Women's Success Institute, The Quality Coaching Company, Superwoman Business Services, Creative Force Studios, Lee Entertainment, Artistic App Design, Black Business Expo USA. Genius is Common, and I'll see you on the other side.
Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Tell me, are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black Business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black Business.
I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black Business. I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black Business. I am Black Business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black Business. I am Black Business. Are you Black Business? I am Black Business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090.
Join Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
How you doing? I'm Rodney Allen Rippey. Yeah, the child actor. Well, now leading man. Some of you might remember back in the day, the Harlem Globetrotters popcorn machine. Remember that? Well, it was a Saturday morning special that would come on, and I was there with Geese and Tex and Meadowlark Lemon. Remember the show? Well, I had a great time. And I have to say a huge, huge thank you to all my fans out there. Thank you for all the years of support. I went on from the entertainment industry. I started getting into producing and directing. And now, hey, here I am. I'm a studio executive here in Burbank, California at 2526 Studios. I have to say, it's been pretty good, but the best is yet to come. Please stay encouraged. Keep reaching for your dreams and never forget that genius is common. Remember that. Genius is common. No matter what anyone says to you, no matter how tough the road may get, keep striving. Keep reaching for your dreams. And always know that you are worth it. Everything that you put into yourself, everything good that you pour into your life, you are worth it. And when the times get tough, when things don't go exactly right, it's okay. Dust your shoulders off. Stand up strong. And remember, genius is common.
Hello, this is Israel, and I am CEO of Daydreams Interactive and author of Princess Planet. So, genius is common, and as a kid, I loved to daydream. Even as an adult, I love to daydream. And when my daughter became 6 and loved princess characters, but we just could not find the diversity that showed her, we created our own characters. So, for instance, you have Princess Nulu right here. Princess Nulu is from Uganda, and her genius is that she loves to take care of animals. She can actually even listen and hear what they say. And then we have Princess Isabella right here. Princess Isabella, she's from Cuba, and her genius is biochemistry. One day she hopes to eliminate disease. Then we have Princess Nia right here, and Princess Nia is based off of my daughter, and she is what she wants to be, the greatest dancer alive. So that's her genius. So what's your genius? My genius is my imagination. Genius is common.
Social media is evolving. It's more vibrant, more colorful, more energetic, and so are you. It's not just photos anymore. It's video, it's audio, it's subscriptions. And now there's Fanbase, a new monetized social network. Fanbase delivers the complete native app experience with full content monetization for every user. No algorithms that shadow ban your engagement or growth, and no ads. Follow anyone for free and subscribe directly to your favorite creators for $4.99 a month. Plus, show some love by tipping on any post. Also, make a Fanbase page and monetize your content the same way. Finally, connect with your followers by posting the amazing content you already create. And now, get paid for it. It's time to energize and monetize, because everyone's a fan of something and everyone has a fan base.
Absolutely. So our coaching program help people that have the lack of time, that lack strategies, and lack the confidence to go after their dream life. So we help them implement tools. We help them implement lack of finances or the education behind finances. But it wasn't until I lost my firstborn, my only son, that life changed for me. And where I was going after it all, living the corporate life, hit my 6-figure income and living in my dream house with my dream man, driving my dream car. Wow. I nearly lost it all when I lost my son. And so I realized it only takes one financial catastrophe that can change your entire life. That's what made me start All New Beginnings. Because no matter what's going on in life, there's a new beginning. And because of that, we develop a program called Wise Minded. My little slogan is, don't just dream it, let's live it. If they want to connect with you or work with you, what is the best ways for them to be able to do that? Well, for my social media guru, you can connect with me on every single social media platform as Tanya T. Morris.
Hey, everybody. I'm glad we are back, at least for the moment. But I want to tell everybody, I am so happy to be here. And I want to say good afternoon, all our business owners, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders, corporations. Welcome to the Black Business Network. My name is Grant McGaugh, CEO of 5-Star BDM, and I am your business moderator for this evening on the Black Business Network. The Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, business owners, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders worldwide. And we have speakers all the way from North Carolina, London, Singapore, Africa, Japan, and cities all over the United States. So in the Black Business Network, if you did not know, is a global community sharing its business knowledge to empower, inspire, and educate businesses about business. So I'd like to bring up Todd Belcourt, and we're going to have a quick conversation around social change from a legal standpoint. Todd, you like to introduce yourself? Can't hear you. You're on mute.
Yes, I would like to introduce myself, but you're right. It's much better to be off mute. I appreciate that. First rule of thumb, good folks, make sure you're off mute if you got something to say. I just want to say thank you for the opportunity to be here, Brother Grant. I mean, it's not often you have the opportunity to not only share some of the expertise and opportunities I've been blessed to take advantage of, but also to have the opportunity to speak with someone of your gravity, to be in a program, a network that's doing this much to make an impact and really change and move the needle for our communities and people all across the world. So I want to say thank you all and start with that. By way of background for me, I'm reporting live from the south side of Chicago. I'm from the south side, raised by a single mother. Me and my 4 siblings, not too far from here in Dearborn Homes. My mother raised my siblings. And, I had a chance to see firsthand what it was like to have a fighter fight on your behalf. And as a result, I've got a lot of cool things I want to share with you, whether it be struggles, racism, all the stuff that you experienced personally firsthand, but also some of the other nuts and bolts things that were able to kind of carry me through my journey and get me to the point where I have the opportunity to share with you today.
Oh, that's wonderful. I want to hear about this. I went over your background. I saw some things you're doing from a legal perspective, and I love your passion and your mission around social change and fighting for those who can't fight for themselves. They don't understand the legal ramifications and what is can take place. I mean, you're talking about just the basic necessities of life that are at risk for a lot of individuals. And it's for an example, and I think some states are finally starting to realize this when it comes to the bail bond type situation in which you might get arrested for this or that. You may be guilty or you may not be guilty. But because of the system, it's monetary based. If you don't have enough money, whether you're guilty or not, you're sitting in jail and you will not get out. Can you elaborate on some things like that?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, unfortunately, a lot of us are no stranger to what it means to be engaged in a criminal legal system. And that's different than criminal justice system because justice is definitely missing. But whether you've been pulled over by the police for no cause, or caught up in a case that just caught momentum, and next thing you know, you have a criminal history. I know what that's like from having been arrested personally. I also know what it's like on the other end of it, trying to represent people who've been denied opportunities for past mistakes, who turn their lives around, who are now grandparents since their initial incidents taken place, and they're still being denied access to basic necessities. So when it comes to something which is really important to fight for, just to completely overhaul, because that's the first interaction there. I mean, people who are not able to make bail spend more time in jail. People spend more time in jail are more likely to be convicted, but also return to jail, return to prison, and go down a path they otherwise had no business even being on in the first place. So it's important to acknowledge that bail is like the first start, the beginning of the trap, of the pipeline, the revolving door that is the mass incarceration criminal justice system that we have in this country. And we need to make sure that people are afforded the temporary freedom, not based on their ability to pay, but whether or not they're actually a flight risk or a danger to society. And those things were previously just considerations, but now thanks to the work of social change and a lot of amazing advocates, it's prioritized the right way. So people who are truly a threat, no matter what their money, they stay in prison. But the people who are doing, whether it be small things or things where the evidence is shaky and they're not really a threat, they have a chance to be with their families so they don't lose their jobs, lose other opportunities that are critical for them to take care of themselves and their families.
Man, what you said is so important. I want people to really understand that. Whether you're convicted or not, once you go into that system and you're arrested and you're in jail, you can't bond out. You got to look at what just happened on the other side of the ball.
Yeah.
If you had a job, you probably just lost it. And then if you do get some type of record, then your ability to get another job becomes that lessened a lot. So you get caught up in these traps. And when you're in an underserved area, when there's a lot of criminal activity that's going on, or it's just overly policed, it becomes a real big issue for a lot of people. So talk to us about social change and what you're trying to actually make a transformation around in these communities.
Yeah, absolutely. Was alluding to in my opening. It's important before I talk about myself, that I talk about my upbringing, because that kind of forms the foundation of who I am. Talking about my mother tells you about me. Talking about my mother tells you about the work I do and why. Because she fought for us, and I saw how important it was to have someone standing in the gap and fighting for her children in this case, but I want to fight for other parents, other families, other children like she fought for us, to make the opportunities available that we deserve, that all people deserve. Better education, better housing, better accommodations, better quality of life. And as I grew older and had the opportunity to kind of see things as a society in the fabric of racism and anti-ableism and things like that my brother experienced as someone who's handicapped, I wanted to be able to do something about it. And I formed Social Change with a good friend of mine, Emil Cambry Jr., a decade ago, with the express purpose of making sure that three things were taking place. One, we're changing the stories, the narratives that spread myths and lies about our communities that allow the continued justification and dehumanization of our people, that allowed things like the new Jim Crow to exist, the evolution of slavery to exist, where you can legally tell people no when they seek a job that they qualify for, when they seek an educational opportunity that they merit, or a housing opportunity that they and their family need and they otherwise qualified for, simply because of a mistake that may not even been actual something they've committed. It may not have been a crime they've actually committed. So recognizing the way in which this scarlet letter has translated, and it overlaps almost entirely with race, we wanted to do something about it, bring more light to the story, but also tell the story of people on the ground, not only in Chicago, not only across the nation, but all over the world, to share their stories of injustice, but also best practices to overcome different injustices that people are enduring worldwide. So we have kind of like a way to crowdfund and crowdsource different ideas for liberation. And also in the content, it is a festival, so it's a lot of fun, a lot of music, a lot of revelry. You're getting people involved who normally never even think about being involved in activism. They come for the DJs, they come for the music, come for the red carpet, and learn more about an issue that they never learned about before, and feel touched by an issue or by a story that they never actually thought they'd be identifying with before. And that's how we grow our movement and do so much with the direct service work we do to respond to things like hunger, things like legal needs, things like issues of lack of access to healthcare, but also why we've been able to be so successful mobilizing the multi-generational rainbow coalition necessary to move policy across the nation.
Yeah, it's so important. We've got to get more of that message out. There is help available, but also telling the story to those that have. There's the haves and the have-nots. I always tell this story. People are asked, about put it into context. And I would say I live in South Florida, right? So in South Florida, it's pretty much 70, 80 degrees most of the time. So if I didn't identify with somebody that lived in Alaska, per se,
Right.
where the temperature is much different, it's 40, it could be 40 below. It's a completely different environment. It's very hard for me to really have empathy because I'm not cold. I don't even know what that's like. I said, well, just go get a coat. Like, it's more to the story than that. So until you've walked in those shoes, you take me from Miami, drop me off in Alaska, it's gonna be a different story because I wouldn't know like how I'm gonna protect myself, or do what I need to do to take advantage of the situation that's in front of me. So it's all about, if you don't know, you don't know. Let me explain to you why there is crime in certain areas. Let me explain to you from the economic conditions that people have been forced into over time. This isn't just developed in the last 10, 20 years. This is an effect of years of segregation and redlining and other things that was never corrected. The same red lines that were created and say, hey, this is illegal, that was in the 60s and 70s, is still in effect today. That means if you don't have enough money to move out of these conditions, you're in those conditions. But those conditions were made on purpose to keep people in poverty. And guess what? They work pretty good.
That's right. And there's three things I want to say in response to that. The first, you've been in South Florida for a while if you don't even mention humidity, because you're so used to not playing a big deal. The second thing, though, you hit it right on the head. Crime is a direct result of intense poverty. Crime is a direct result of what happens when you do everything you can to not only deprive people of opportunities, but the opportunities that are made available just exacerbate the current issues of income inequality that already exist in this country. If I have the option of working in the black market or the regular market for $8 an hour versus $25 an hour of no taxes, whatever, and then you have other governmental benefits to buffer that. That's a simple economic decision. And I think that what people forget is this is much about survival. It is about people thinking that there's glitz and glam of being involved in criminal activity. That's just not the case. People are just trying to survive and take care of themselves and their families. There's a reason why the crime rate is so low in communities that are opulent. When the lowest paying job has a median income of $75,000, it's an easier way to avoid the kind of options that lead you down the path of the black market activity. So the best solution to crime is the same solution to crime they have in these rich neighborhoods. Just super saturate these communities with investment, resources, and opportunities, and crime disappears. And as many times as we made that case, as many times as we've proven that out, there's still a real pull to fight against actually making that real, actually investing in communities. And that's because of what you've already mentioned. This is the desired outcome. There's no question. If we know what's causing it, we know how to fix it, and there's still no real active effort to put all our eggs in the basket that we know will actually be the actual silver bullet to address these issues, then that's what's going to happen. We're manifesting what racism is supposed to look like, and it's making sure they're treated differently, make sure we have more reasons to treat them differently. And it's easier to do that if, they're being arrested, they're in the news. When you visualize someone who's criminal, you think of someone who's brown. When you visualize someone who's homeless, you think of someone who's brown. When you visualize someone who's a threat, you think of someone who's brown. That's a result of the narratives and the circumstances that we're being immersed in on a regular basis. And that's why we're trying to fight these negative narratives with the stories of our truth, of our justice, of our humanity, of our redemption, of our resilience through our film festival and beyond.
Oh, man, you said it right there. The media, that's something we can immediately address. And that's why we're doing what we're doing right now on the Black Business Network. We've got to be able to tell our story. Not everybody that's black and brown is in some type of criminal situation, or they're underrepresented, they're undereducated. That's the lower echelon of society. You can find that in the white culture as well. So that being poor is just being poor, whether you're from ethnicity ethnicity or religion or culture or race. Poor is poor. Now, you are probably, like you just said, find the same conditions of poor people all across this globe doing similar things for survival. And others take advantage of that. Like, wow, I know this is going on, so I'm going to put certain things in that neighborhood to continue to perpetuate the cycle. That's why you have a payday loan. And here today is Friday on every corner in the Black community. So you just got your paycheck, and guess what? You got to give it back to people that are running the economic engine for profit, unfortunately.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's the only financial institution that a lot of our community members have access to, because bank accounts aren't always readily made available to our community members. So that's why when people talk about the issue of crime and they simplify it to just, well, people just need to stop hurting other people. People don't wake up in the morning getting excited to hurt somebody. They get up in the morning feeling the pain of what it's like having their own stomach racked with pain, their own hunger kind of dominating their thoughts, and then they deal with the shame and the pain of seeing their elders, wonder where they're going to get their meals from, and their children and the family. So it forces you to make decisions that aren't only uncomfortable, but decisions that you otherwise wouldn't make, but you have to out of necessity. So I think it's important for people to acknowledge that reality. And I think you mentioned it. It's really important to highlight that crime is not attributed to a race. It's attributed to a state that you're put in based on circumstances you can't control. People in our communities aren't running cartels to bring drugs into the community. They're not running gun rings to bring guns into the community. These are things being funneled by outside authorities that are beyond our power. If we don't have the power to get a job that pays a meaningful wage, we don't have the power to run drugs and guns in our country. So people need to recognize if you really want to do something about violence in our communities, make sure employers, people you work with, are operating jobs to people who have past mistakes. Work with us on the front lines at Social Change and other companies and organizations to change the laws to make sure discrimination is not legal for people who can demonstrate they turn their life around. But also make sure that when you see people, that you're mindful of your own bias. Mindful of the way you clutch your purse or rush to your car across the street, to add and magnify the stigma and the microaggressions and the trauma that people are enduring that leads to these poor decisions on a regular basis.
Wow, that's interesting. All right, so give us an example. What social change? I know you talked a little bit about what it means, but give us an example of what you accomplished as far as a victory, and then we'll be able to wrap up.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's important when you see people's pain that you respond to it in a way that actually responds to the pain directly. So when we encounter people in communities, whether it be in North Carolina and Edgecombe County or something like that, when we see people dealing with intense poverty and dealing with food insecurity, what are we going to do about it? So one thing we do is have food distribution events and also help plant community gardens. So we're meeting people's immediate needs in terms of hunger, putting fresh, healthy food on their tables. We're also providing some ongoing support through the context of a community garden so people can have some real way to consistently access the food that's necessary. And on this, that's a sustainable solution to a real problem that continues to plague our communities. But we've also passed over 30 pieces of legislation across the nation. And that means when we recognize that this new Jim Crow is real, we recognize that over 75 million people in this country have been denied jobs and opportunities for past mistakes. We need to change the laws, change the rules so we can change the outcomes. So we've changed some of the laws in places like Illinois, places like Missouri, places like California. So people with past mistakes can no longer be denied opportunities if they can demonstrate they turn their life around and have their record sealed by the passage of time after they've committed the last offense. But most importantly, on top of all that stuff, you mentioned already, brother, we have to change the stories. If people can control your story, they can control you. So we make sure that we change not only the narrative, but the energy around our experience by having these international film festivals, one of which going on right now. Check out our website, socialchange.site, SITE, for our virtual fest, or our next festival is in California on 11/11. And I'd love for folks to come. They can come for free as my guest. Just shoot us a message at Shy Social Change. I got my little name up there on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook to make it easy for folks, because we need everyone who's directly impacted to also be a part of these movements. I mean, you've got 4,000 degrees behind you, brother. You're not worried about the criminal justice system the way folks who already have been afflicted with it may be. So we need both of y'all. We need your excellence, your brilliance, but also folks who may be on the grind and dealing with the check-to-check struggle a little bit harder, to all be in the same room so we can be working forward together towards the same overarching goal of liberation for all.
100%. I really applaud you for being on the show. Let's get you back. Let's talk more about this very, very important subject, the situation, because we've got to break these chains. Can't just talk about it. You have to, action is what makes a difference. And getting those that are have empathy and have means to make a real change. And then you're doing that, and I really appreciate that, Todd.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate the opportunity.
You're welcome. Genius is coming, and I'll see you on the other side.
La connexion. La connexion.
In a world obsessed with the cult of celebrity, I challenge you not to aspire to anyone else's greatness, but instead strive to reveal and ignite the greatness within you.
Are you serious?
I totally think that's it.
Hey.
No!
Hey! To me, sexy is a man that knows who he is and what he wants.
Okay.
He's comfortable. You look at him, you see him, he's just comfortable being himself. And you're like,
Baby, be you.
Be you, baby.
Just be you. I like it. Introducing the Be You collection, exclusively available at K&G Fashion Superstore.
So what we have to do is when we get in a spot, we need to create some spots for us. That's the main thing. We need to be able to be in a position where we're able to create those spots for us. For me, being an entrepreneur, I'm not just going to get a business and then leave you sitting high and dry. If you ask me some questions about entrepreneurship, I'm going to give you as much as I received. I've seen people who made it, and then when you ask them, it's like, okay, now you have to pay me for the information, the same information I got for free. We probably in totally different cities. There's no way that we're going to bump heads or anything. We're not competing. Bring me up with you. And so I just think that whatever education that I have, then I need to be able to give that to my own as well. So create the spots. You can create the spots when you get there.
The Black Business Expo is changing my life. This year, they are giving away laptops and even $5,000 in cash to students just like me. I'm Alexis, and I want to go to college to fulfill my dream of becoming an entrepreneur. Help the Black Business Expo going to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com and also becoming a vendor, a sponsor, or donating.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Black Business Network. I want to thank everybody for joining today. This is such a big honor to be able to do this. We want to thank all the business owners, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and corporations, and welcome each of you to the Black Business Network. I am Grant McGaugh, CEO of 5-Star BDM, and I am your business moderator for this evening on the Black Business Network. And the Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, business owners, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders worldwide. We have speakers all the way from North Carolina, London, Singapore, Africa, Japan, and cities all over the United States. Also, very important to understand this, the Black Business Network is a global community that's sharing its business knowledge to empower, inspire, and educate businesses about business. Now, we had him on earlier. We're going to bring him back. That's Dr. Fred Hicks. He is a beacon of justice and transformation in our world today. And I want to introduce him as a forefront on the world of cyber innovations and data security. So let's welcome Dr. Fred Hicks back to the Black Business Network.
Hello, hello. How are you this evening, everyone?
We are doing fine. Now, we had that conversation a little earlier. We want to continue along those lines because the social impact of the technological shift that is taking place today. Now, there are certain technological leaps that have occurred in society that have changed things. Think of the television, think of electricity, think of the automobile, something that each individual can actually participate in. So artificial intelligence, machine learning, cybersecurity is a part of this shift that will radically change the human experience. Give us some context of how you feel this landscape is going to progress in the years to come.
I'm glad you asked those questions. And let me start with trust. And what I mean by that is we trust our technology so much. We have said to the owners of cars, you can drive me over here. You can drive me wherever you want. I'll sit back in the back seat because we trust the technology that much. And let's go with where it started, right? We start with what we heard. We start trusting as a small child. We trust our parents. We trust our teachers. We trust our elders. Then we started trusting everything that Google said. Then we started trusting everything, and we skipped over what the TV told us, what we read in the paper. And that whole theme of trust is now at the forefront of using artificial intelligence. We know for a fact that there are actors out there who are trying to get everything they can from us, and we don't trust them because we know they're already up to no good, right? So the technology, in my mind, hinges on two platforms. Either you trust it or you don't. Many of the Americans trust everything that they see in front of them. We trust sometimes what we should not trust. When we pick up a piece of technology and it has a piece of artificial intelligence, what do I mean by that? Hey, Siri, what time is it? That little snippet of artificial intelligence has just told you the time. How easy was it for you to simply look at your own watch or to look at the face of your own phone and look at the time? But we trust everything we see from that AI universe, right? And that's where AI is headed. That's where this technology is headed. So on the side of those who trust it, you open yourself up to vulnerability and attack. And when you open yourself up for vulnerability and attack, here come those cyber agents who are coming to get your money, get your personal information, take your identity, and use it against you. So for me, that dividing line falls right against trust. And that's where this technology is headed.
Wow, man, trust. I heard that one, because, you know, being in the service and people that have been in the military and that kind of thing, they go trust, but then they also go verify. Trust, but verify. We are forgetting that verify. We must understand. It's just like somebody comes to your door and they come knocking or they ring your doorbell. You trust that somebody's there, but you have to verify the identity of the person on the other side. And that's the problem, because you're definitely going, you ain't going to just open the door and let anybody in. So if you're,
that's right,
verify that, right? So if you're not doing it, I think that's where, you know, in the technological world, and I've been in technology 25 years. I've seen my own mom now really adopt social media and certain things. She knows how to operate, you know, a smartphone and that type of thing. I didn't think she's good with that, right? But they don't understand verify.
That's
Verify
that missing
is
piece.
so important because I think I'm getting 2 to 3 phishing emails a day. Does that sound about right?
You are below average. You right below average. The average person is going to see 8, 9, 10 a day. And so I want to take you right through that thread where you started with that verify, that other half. So go to passwords for a minute. So you're sitting and you're creating a password so that each time that you have to log in, let's go right to the heart of it. Let's go to your bank account. You look on your bank account, and before you click, you try to log in with your password. And then we said, you know what? Password's not enough. We need a passphrase. No. Passphrase, password, that's not enough. We need a fingerprint. You trusted so fast that you click on whatever shows up on that screen, and now the evil agent shows up and says, you know what? I'm going to make the screen look like what you thought it did 5 seconds ago.
Wow.
And you put your finger on there, and I got you. Put your finger on it if you want to. I'm going to get you because you trust it. We don't verify much. That's what happens with the phishing. The click rate, several studies have indicated, especially those studies that have come out in the last 4 to 5 years, the average, especially Americans, is so trustworthy. They receive anything related to something in their life, and they are so fast to click. What do I mean by that?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, the hype is student loans and repayments. You know, you have almost 60 million people who owe debt. So if I send you a phishing email today and you look at it and you think it's from the U.S. Department of Education, you click before you even realize this is a bogus website. We don't take time to verify. We do it on the phone. We answer that phone so fast. Oh, this is Bank of America. Hold on. Bank of America is not going to call you. IRS is not going to call you. You need to call them. That's your verification. The human frailty because of that trust line is what breaks us so often. We don't bother verifying because we think we know everything around us is trustworthy. Hey, Google, what's my last name? Did you really need Google to tell you that? You didn't. You did not. That's what we're after, from navigation systems all the way through to our cell phones and our mobile devices. We trust so quickly. And like you said in the military, if you don't verify, something's wrong. Open the door if you want to, and that's what you're doing by clicking. You're opening the door and letting those evil, nefarious thoughts play out because they thought of it long before you clicked. I promise you that. I promise you, because the trillions of dollars that they're making off of it is proof. That's evidence right there. That's their verification that we sucks.
And, you know, especially if somebody, so we already know human social engineering, it's going to be tough because now they can mimic your voice. They can mimic your appearance. It's getting harder and harder to verify who's who, you know, especially in the digital world. And people can now look like anything they want to. However, you just got to start looking at some common sense. And you alluded to it earlier. What is it asking you to do? What is it asking you to do? And does that make sense? Spidey sense will most likely go off. All of a sudden, you get an email from Grant McGaw and says, hey, I need gas money for, and I'm going to need $300 in order to get out of this trouble. Like, why is Grant emailing me, first of all? You know, he doesn't know me like that. Why would he do that? You know, and so that goes on. And I remember getting a phishing email. I didn't realize what it was. You know, it just came in. And it was part of an association I'm with. It was a president association. And I saw his name on there. And it just came in and said, hey, I'm stuck in a meeting. I need you to go and get some those cash cards over at the Walmart, and then read me the numbers off of them, and then send them over to me so I can go ahead and get some gifts for the people that are in the room. And I'm like, oh, Oscar's asking me this. So I'm actually going over to the store till I like, let me call this off because this sounds so weird. So I finally called, and they said, no, Oscar's not. You know, he's not even at this location. Like, what? So did you really look at the email? Is that really from Oscar? Then when I looked at it and then peeled it back, I said, oh wow, that's not even from him. It was some nefarious person, but they had masked that email. And ever since then, I always check the email just to see, is it from who I think it's from?
Everyone gets spearfished one time. So you were spearfished because they knew someone, obviously people are studying, and they study from the internet, right? I can go on LinkedIn and find out who is each person's boss just by glancing on LinkedIn. So if I'm evil, I'm going to write some special code that says, at this event, which we also advertise, reach out and send him that fish. Hey, it's a moment of urgency. Hey, I'm right here right now. I need you to go get those cards and go make sure right away. And you think, wait a minute, that's the boss. I need to make sure that happens. That spearfishing is working. They got you right where they want you, and they take you for that ride. Unfortunately, the average American is losing about $1,800 each time that happens.
Wow.
If it happens in an office where you work and you're the one who clicked and you should not have, it could cost you your job in some cases. We have to wake up. And when we wake up, we have to put it all together. Every moment in front of a machine, whether it be a deep fake or a simple phishing email or spear phishing email, a complicated email, or someone vishing you over that phone, you need to think, is this really? Did my auntie really want me to go because my nephew's been kidnapped and go to my bank and take out $10,000 and send it in cryptocurrency to her?
Wow.
I'm not sure. The minute you think about it, you realize, wait a minute, come on now. This can't be reality. I'm trusting a little bit too much. But that level of vulnerability, that hint of trust is what a lot of evil actors are relying on, because Americans are losing trillions of dollars. I'm not talking billions now. I'm talking trillions, because we are constantly trusting without utilizing that cyber spidey sense, right? You put on that cap for a second and say, wait a minute. But the harm that is happening is not with age limits. They're coming after children.
Yeah. Oh my God.
They're coming after children.
That part is just amazing. And we always tell our children, even when I was growing up, never trust strangers. And we got to realize that these are strangers out on the internet. If you can't verify exactly who it is, and again, what are they asking you to do? What is coming across here? Like you said, anybody asked me for $10,000 and they've been kidnapped, like, you got the wrong guy. I said, well, I know what happened.
Right.
But I understand what you're saying. They do their research. And you went to Jamaica, you went on vacation, you don't know, and then someone sends you something, some information like that. And of course, you're going to be emotionally charged. And that emotionally charged situation is what they're going to try to exploit to get you to do something that you normally would not do. And it can catch you off guard. But we want to find out. So tell us a little bit more about Cyber Minds. What exactly is that?
Our friends at Cyber Minds, and I'm one of the founders, we are a conglomerate of doctorates who have decided we're going to help and we're going to give back. Our entire existence has been not only through fortune, but hard work. And we are exhausted watching hundreds and thousands of dollars leave our trusted hands from grandparents to children, that we've decided we're going to create a not-for-profit. And with this not-for-profit, we're going to start not only with trainings, but moments like this, where we say at a grassroots and a down-to-earth level. I could spout out all kind of acronyms and give you all kind of definitions and spout out all information about code, but that doesn't translate to the average person living right next door. That's not going to help that person sitting with their $1,800 saying, I need to pay my light bill, not get ripped off. Cyber Minds is a group of wonderful individuals who we all graduated from the same doctoral program, and we've decided we're going to shape a new future in cyberspace, a new future in privacy, and a new future in how to ensure that everyone has a fighting chance to learn with every moment that we exist from here forward. We're in our grassroots, we're in our infancy. You will see a launch coming soon. I'm excited to know that we are a group of educated minorities, educated entrepreneurs, and educated folks who are walking up to the table saying, hey, we all have our doctorates. Now let's talk cyber. Let's talk information security. Let's go.
No, that's very important because we don't want to be intimidated. We talked about that earlier. We want to talk about it again. Do not be intimidated by the technological world, the digital kingdom. I think there's some stereotype around that, like that is some, people that are really geeky, they're behind the scenes. They see these different individuals usually don't look like you. However, when you really think about it, these are just people who got involved and really started to understand how the technology worked. Some of them went the black hat way. Some of them went the white hat way. Because once you realize that, like, hey, I can do certain things in the internet that may be detectable, maybe not detectable. People started to see there's a lot of these hackers that are out there were 15 years old. These are kids.
That's right.
They thought it was funny. They're hacking the US FBI site and stuff like that because it was available to them. And we took a lot of the stuff for granted. We can't afford to do that anymore. People need to understand basic cybersecurity protocol, just like they understand English and math and the core things that we learn, whether it's history. You need to understand this at an early age, because this is what they do in China. This is what they do in India. They're learning these things in K through 12, not collegiate level.
That's right. And you are nailing it on the head, because as a little child, some of us started with, hey, I wasn't supposed to open up that little broken toy. But if you're curious about how it works, you're already starting to say to yourself, I can do this. Every moment that a child says, I can do this, needs to continue in that school. Don't be intimidated by the math that you see in those textbooks. If you are curious, technology has a wide spectrum of opportunities, from a special design side all the way through to crunching code and or data and privacy. Don't limit yourself. There are plenty of people who look like you who are ready to help you move up and gain what you need to succeed and thrive. That is the important part of tonight's conversation, letting you know that people like myself and other members of CyberMinds are not only here, but we came from whence you started. I know my background. Listen, a poor zip code way down in Miami, and I made it. So you can make it too. It's just a matter of, do you want it? Are you interested? And get on the platform and announce to the world, you're here to learn. And people, if you are in a position and you need to hire, give someone else an opportunity to come and work for you. Teach them and mentor them. Don't just sit back and let the whole world pass us by. Technology, with all the trillions of dollars just on the cybersecurity side, imagine all the other dollars on the other side. There's plenty of space for everybody. That's one big pie that everybody can get a chunk.
I tell you, Dr. Fred, we got 1 second left. Give us your contact information. This has been wonderful, and I can't wait to engage with you again.
Please email me, fhicks@cyberminds.org. Please reach out and stay safe, everyone.
All right. Thank you so much for being on the Black Business Network. Genius is common, and I'll see you on the other side.
Thank you.
That was wonderful. The Black Business Expo's mission is to raise funds for high school seniors going to college or K through 12 entrepreneurs. This expo is a fundraiser for students. You may go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com to donate to the scholarship fund, or use the Cash App that's on the screen below. That's $BBXUSA. Our goal is to give laptops and up to $5,000 to 10 students. Students can register online at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com. Every dollar counts. So we want to remind you to donate to the scholarship fund. We want to thank our Black Business Expo USA sponsors for October 2023. NC100, Moody Capital Partners, Suede Soul, Lotus Rocher Coaching and Training, Carolina, Virginia Minority Supplier Development Council, Step Management, Barbara H. Smith, LLC, Margie McLean Foundation, Incorporated, Genius is Common, 5-Star BDM, Earth Essentials, Milani Shani Global, Hello, LLC, First Atlantic Insurance Group, Executive Women's Success Institute, the quality coaching company, Superwoman Business Services, Creative Force Studios, Lee Entertainment, Artistic App Design, Black Business Expo USA. Genius is common, and I'll see you on the other side.
I was born in a little village on the island of Haiti. Many deadly diseases pounded me. It is as if they were on a mission to end my existence on this earth. I refused to give up. In 1983, I left Haiti and came to the United States of America. And I came with $5, 2 shirts. I didn't speak any English. I came to Atlanta. I got a job. I was a doorman. I was a doorman with a dream. What I used to come on stage. I'd rehearse this moment that I'm standing in front of you. That's the power of a dream. Maybe today is the day you begin acting as if you already have it. And then step out with full force. Take a risk. No condition is permanent. Don't let your situation distract you. You are chosen. You are called. You are born for a purpose in this life.
Ladies and gentlemen, and fellow professionals, please allow me to introduce myself. I am David Jones, the co-founder and CEO of the Hello LLC, where I am passionately dedicated to guiding individuals and businesses toward their own return on time investment. Time is my only competition. With over 20 years of experience as a corporate C-level executive, I bring a wealth of knowledge and expertise to the Hello LLC. My career journey has been marked by a relentless pursuit of excellence in marketing.
Hey guys, my name is Caden. I'm the CEO of Caden Teaches, and my genius is teaching kids about financial literacy. Throughout my financial products, such as my financial flashcards, my activity book, and my newest project, my financial bus, which I bought. And on the bus, it has a mock bank where kids will learn how to deposit and withdraw money, a mock grocery store where kids will be able to learn how to have a family budget, and a mock stock exchange where kids will even be able to learn how to invest in stocks. Now, I decided to start teaching kids about financial literacy because I find that most kids graduate high school without even knowing the basics about financial literacy. And I feel if I were to teach kids about financial literacy, that I would be able to help kids tap into their genius. And I actually learned about financial literacy to my dad because I would go to business meetings with him and I would always see that they were talking about financial literacy. And at that point, I didn't understand what financial literacy was. So I took it upon myself to learn about financial literacy and teach it to kids in a way that they could understand. But I want you guys to help me help kids tap into their genius by going to my website, cadenteaches.com, and you can sew into me in my financial bus by going to my GoFundMe link. And remember, if Caden can, you can too, because genius is common.
Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school, all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. We are going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today.
How many times have you been asked to help someone you didn't even know, a student, a business entrepreneur, or did you ever even ask, where did they end up? that business, that friend, that entrepreneur. Well, just maybe they ended up in a gang, bankrupt, homeless, or worse, dead. Maybe they turned to crime, drugs, and alcohol. Did you ever wonder? Did you destroy their dream, or was your life always so easy? At the Black Business Olympics, we started a movement to help students complete. Give them hope and foster success. Help them to leave their dreams of providing laptops, computers, and up to $5,000 in scholarship funds. Today, we ask you to help a student, a business owner, or an entrepreneur to realize their dream by sponsoring them, supporting them, and buying from them. Consider this. With $1.6 trillion in our Black community, we only ask for a small donation for our students, our businesses, and our entrepreneurs. And you can change a life today. So I ask you, what are you going to do? Sit on the sideline and watch our students in high school be losers, miss out on their dream from lack of resources? Or are you going to donate to the movement and change their future and yours as well? Give us a call today at 919-308-9090. Change their life by investing with action to the Black Business Olympic Fund. The Black Business Olympics, one of the largest business showcases of Black business in the history of the world.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
Did you know that approximately 333.34 million businesses exist today, according to a report from 2021? And you may be one of those businesses, or maybe you're not in the business market yet, but you're aspiring to be a business owner. Well, guess what? You're in the right place at the right time. Because let's face it, everything is about timing and opportunity. Hi, my name is Dr. Lotus Richey, and I'm the CEO and founder of the Lotus Richey Coaching and Consulting LLC, along with the Lotus Richey Ignite Show. 15 minutes of success with Dr. Lotus Richey, as well as books to boom your business and bring who you are. And today, I want to bring this amazing message to you about the Black Business Network and the Black Business Olympics. See, the Black Business Network and the Black Business Olympics is designed to help people just like you, that's right, that look like me, to take their business to the next level. Not just in your front yard or your backyard, but globally. The Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics is designed not to just help you survive, but to help you thrive. So join us today as we come together with businesses all around the world to support our students, our children, our young teens, our young entrepreneurs. What we do is we come together to help raise funds for students who are aspiring to be business entrepreneurs, who are aspiring and who are thriving in college. We endow them with a wonderful opportunity to gain scholarship of either a laptop or several thousands of dollars. And we invite you to help be a contributor to this amazing opportunity to help someone that looks just like you. So join us today at our website and let us connect with you and help you ignite and take flight in every area of your life on the Black Business Network and the Black Business Olympics. I'll see you on the other side.
The Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics are essential platforms for Black business owners globally. They provide the tools and support you need to succeed in today's competitive marketplace. Join us today as we collaborate together with businesses from around the world to support our children, students, and young future entrepreneurs, Black businesses and corporations. We raise funds for students going to college and young entrepreneurs who are aspiring to be business owners, and we invite you to be a contributor today. Visit the website www.blackbusinessexpousa.com to connect with and learn more about how the Black Business Network and Black Business Olympics can help you not only share your amazing business story to businesses, but also serve future generations. Hello, my name is David Jones, CEO and co-founder of the Hello LLC, where we help businesses build a culture, brand and experience, and leverage technology to pivot into Web3. Join the Black Business Network streaming live into Roku, Metaverse, STEM City, Black Multiverse Enterprises, Hulu, YouTube, iHeartRadio, Apple, Facebook, LinkedIn, Spotify, Twitch, and Google Podcasts. Tune in, turn on, and let's thrive.
Hey everyone, it's Grant McGaw, CEO of 5-Star BDM and host of the award-winning Follow the Brand podcast and TV series, where I help you to build a 5-star brand that people will follow. My genius is personal brand development through intelligent communication and helping you achieve your business and career goals. I am a requested speaker on digital technology and brand development issues. I want to work with you to increase the value of your current opportunities while attracting new ones. Every one of you is unique, and we all share challenges that can be addressed through smart branding. As a super connector, I work with you as an executive coach to guide you along the complicated business and career development road, providing the enhancement tools and information you need to succeed. Together, I will help you succeed in today's challenging business climate. I will evaluate and measure your progress. Best of all, I am right alongside you every step of the way. Build the brand called you. Genius is coming.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Business owners, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and corporations. Welcome to the Black Business Network. My name is Grant McGaw, CEO of 5-Star BDM. I'm your business moderator for this evening on the Black Business Network. The Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, business owners, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders worldwide. We have speakers from North Carolina, London, Singapore, Africa, Japan, and cities all over the United States. The Black Business Network is a global community sharing its business knowledge to empower, inspire, and educate businesses about business. I want you to meet Will Baptiste, a trilingual Haitian native now residing in Quebec, Canada. His journey has brought him to the initiative that we call Will to Rise, which is a testament to his resilience. From enduring various forms of abuse, grappling with personal losses, to navigating through life's toughest storms, Will emerge stronger, more determined, and with a mission to empower men globally to rise above adversity. He's not just a storyteller, but a beacon guiding others through the challenges and pushing them towards triumph. Passionate about healing and transformation, Will is dedicated to helping men become authentic versions of themselves, transforming trauma into triumph. Let's welcome the indomitable spirit of Mr. Will Baptiste.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. The business aspect of the AAA effect: awareness, acceptance, and action. Last time I was
just interrupt you just for one moment because I want to get you get ready because you're ready to rock. I see that already. You're ready to get it on. So we're going to let you go. I'm going to let you know that genius is common, and I'll see you on the other side. You may continue.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, the business aspect of the AAA effect: awareness, acceptance, and action. Last time I was on this network, I spoke on the topic redefining masculinity, embracing men's emotion. And today, I'm speaking on the business aspect of the AAA effect. Again, awareness, acceptance, and action. You see, as a former brick and mortar business owner, a former gym owner from 2014 to 2019, I know firsthand the struggles small business owners go through. I choose to speak about this topic because based on my experience, who you all will bleed over every aspect of your life, whether it's friendship, relationship, or business. It is an honor for me to be able to share my lessons and my wins with anyone hungry to learn. So you notice I didn't say my losses and my failures, because everything that I've learned, there were not losses, there were not failures, there were lessons and wins. And I am a proud Black-owned business. I am proud everything. And I want to just acknowledge the David Jones for bringing me back again one more time to be part of this phenomenon. And also I want to thank Black Business Olympics and the audience as well for having me a second time. Now, some of you may or may not know, my name is Will Baptiste, born in the beautiful island of Haiti. I later moved to Florida, where I graduated from high school while I was playing football. Then I earned a 2-year scholarship to go to Edison Community College. And now I reside in Montreal, Canada. I'm a father of 4, 2 boys and 2 girls. Now I specialize in empowering high-functioning men to embrace their emotions and their vulnerability, guiding them toward emotional freedom and mastery. I'm a published author. The Will to Rise: How to Persevere in the Face of Adversity is now available on Amazon. I'm a podcast host. I'm a content creator on YouTube, Will to Rise, and I'm also an expert on OWL. OWL is a live audio call. Now, the business that's in my solution. See, awareness in the context of business can refer to several related concepts, each of which is important for different aspects of business strategy and operation. And here are some key ways to define awareness in business. See, as a former business owner, I had to first be aware of who I am. Because let's face it, no matter how the business that we have, we represent that business. So we have a brand. And the question is, are we aware of who we are? Because the brand awareness is the extent to which customers and general public recognize and recall a company's brand. It measures how familiar people are with your brand and what it represents. High brand awareness can lead to increased customers' trust and loyalty. And for me, like I said, as a former as a former gym owner, I did not know that who I am will have a reflection or direct impact on the business that I have. Because everywhere that I would go, I would represent that business. So when I became aware of who I am and I decided to run my business differently, not because I was able to show up authentically, and the way that I was able to show up authentically in my personal life, I was able to transmit that into my business. And we have the market awareness. We have the customers awareness. We have products awareness, competitive awareness, crisis awareness, social environmental awareness, data and analytics awareness, employee awareness, financial awareness. So we have all this awareness when it comes to our business. Now let's talk about a little market awareness for a little bit. This refers to a company's understanding of the current market condition, trends, and competitors. Being market aware means staying informed about an industry development and consumers' preferences. It is essential for making informed decisions and staying competitive. Because if we're not aware of the competition, if we're not aware of how the market is growing or not growing, we're gonna find ourselves behind the 8 ball. And let's talk about customers' awareness. And this focus on how well our target customers know about our products and our services. And a high level of customer awareness is vital for generating interest and attracting potential buyers. Now, let's talk about product awareness. This relates to the extent to which consumers are aware of a specific product or product line within your portfolio. Effective marketing and advertising can increase product awareness. Competitive awareness. Understanding your competition, the strength, weaknesses, strategies is crucial. It also helps you identify opportunities and threats in the market and adapt your business strategies accordingly. Now let's talk about something that most of us, at least for me, I didn't foresee that, and that's crisis. Because I remember when the COVID-19 hit, it really caught me by surprise, because I did not have on the side, or I did not put away for crisis. Just like in our life, we all gotta have a crisis management plan, but I didn't. And what is a crisis awareness? And that is, business should be aware of a potential crisis and have plans in place to manage them effectively. I don't know how many of you that had a business during COVID that you did not expect that COVID not only was going to happen, but didn't know that it was going to last as long as it did. But guess what? It did. And I think crisis awareness, it is so crucial. Just like we have crisis awareness in our lives, but we also should have it in our business. We also have social and environmental awareness. And in the modern business landscape, being aware of social and environmental issues is increasingly important. Companies must consider the impact on society and the environment and be aware of the stakeholder expectation in the areas. Now let's talk about data and analytics and awareness. Especially in the age of big data, business need to be aware of the importance of data and analytics. This means using data to make informed decisions, track performance, and gain insights into customers' behavior and market trends. Now let's talk about employee awareness. Whether you're a small business, medium business, or a big business, It's no different having an employee awareness. And that is internal awareness is also important. Employees need to be aware of the company's values, goals, and expectations. This can lead to a more engaged and productive workforce. Financial awareness. Businesses need to be financially aware, meaning they understand their financial position, cash flow, and the financial implication of their decisions. Financial awareness is crucial for maintaining stability and growth. And defining and cultivating awareness in this various aspect of business can be a key part of strategic planning and decision making. It often involves research, analysis, effective communication, and adaptability to change circumstances. The level of awareness in a business has in this area can significantly impact its success and in sustainability. Now, accepting this business refers to acknowledgement and agreement with certain conditions, terms, or proposals that are put forward during various business transaction or interaction, and it can also be understood in several contexts within the business sphere. We have also product acceptance. We have also all those awareness of this business needs to be in place. Now, what is the correlation between a business aspect awareness versus a personal aspect? And as I mentioned earlier, the way that we carry ourselves, the way that we go about doing things in our personal life will have a direct impact, because we cannot separate ourselves from who we are and how we run our business. And that's something that I had to learn very, very hard, understanding that the way that I run my life, the way that I run my house will have a direct impact on the way that my business is ran. And let's face it, having a family is another type of business. So it is hard for one person to be successful in his personal life and fail in his business, or vice versa. Can it happen? Absolutely. But I can almost guarantee that if you are successful in your personal life, there's a high chance that you're going to be successful in business. And if you are successful in business, there's a high probability that you might also be successful in your life. Now, does that always happen? No. But I can almost guarantee you, at least for me, when my marriage started failing, and there was a direct impact also on my business. Now, let's talk about acceptance. Remember, we're talking about the AAA effect. Now, we talked about awareness. Now, let's talk about acceptance. Personally, for me, acceptance is understanding that I had to accept the fact that I was born in a country that I didn't have any control over. I was born in a family I didn't have any control over. Things did happen in my life when I was a young boy I didn't have any control over. The school that I went to, I didn't have any control over that. So those are the things that I had to accept. But 40 years later, I cannot continue to live my life and blaming the country that I was born in, the family that I was brought in, or the school that I went to. At some point, I had to take accountability for my life and say, no, it's no longer me against the world. It is now me against me. And I had to accept the fact that things did happen in my life that I cannot change. Now, how do we bring that into business? Well, I'm glad that you asked. Number one, we have product acceptance. This refers to the willingness of consumers or clients to adopt and use a company's products or services. It is crucial for the success of any product or service offering. Again, market acceptance. Market acceptance implies that a product or service has gained a significant level of approval or demand within the specific market segment. It often involves customer satisfaction, a positive feedback, leading to increased sales and market share. Payment acceptance. In the realm of financial transactions, acceptance is the acknowledgement of payment methods, including credit cards, digital wallets, or other forms of payment. The broader the range of accepted payment methods, the more customers a business can cater to. Technology acceptance. We live in a day and age where we cannot get away from technology. In today's technologically driven world, business need to assess the acceptance of new technologies, whether it is internal system, software, or tools to ensure seamless integration and efficient operation. Contract acceptance. This refers to the mutual agreement between parties involved, and a contract signifies the acknowledgement and approval of the terms and conditions outlined in a legal agreement. Cultural acceptance. Companies operating in a diverse environment needs to consider cultural acceptance. Where you are, the sector, what are the predominant people that lives there. This involves understanding and respecting the cultural norms and values of communities in which they operate. For example, if you go to a Latino community, you might have to operate differently. If you go to an African American community, you might have to operate differently. Or if the vast majority of your clients are certain culture, you may have to accept the fact that you have to cater to them. Now let's talk about change acceptance. Business often undergo changes such as organizational restructuring, technological advancement, or process improvements. Acceptance in this context refers to the acknowledgement and willingness of employees to adapt to these changes. And then we have policy acceptance. Now, certain policies now will have to cater also to the environment. In the realm of governance and compliance, policy acceptance implies the acknowledgement and adherence to specific organizational policies and procedures. And it is absolutely crucial for maintaining a transparent and compliant business environment. Innovation acceptance. In the context of business innovation, acceptance refers to the willingness of stakeholders, including employees and customers, to embrace new ideas, technologies, methodologies that can drive business growth and development. Understanding and fostering acceptance with these various aspects of business is crucial for the smooth functioning and growth of any organization. It often involves effective communication, transparency, and the ability to address concerns and adapt to changing dynamics within the business environment. In the context of business, now, when we talk about acceptance, at least for me and personally, I had to accept, even in relationship, I had to accept my partner's past, flaws, and shortcomings. I had to accept the fact I'm a human being, after all, that I don't have it all together, especially as a man. Accept the fact that we have emotions. Accept the fact that we can be vulnerable and we should be vulnerable. Accept the fact that we don't always have it together. Those are the things, the hard things that I had to accept as a man, as a human being. I had to accept that I don't have control over my children. I had to accept that I don't have control on everybody. Sometimes I don't even have control. I had to accept that I don't have control of my own thoughts, because I get anywhere between 20 to 60,000 thoughts a day. Imagine me trying to control those thoughts. So I had to accept them. There are things. Now, there is a difference between tolerance and acceptance. Now, I'm not saying to tolerate things, but I'm saying there are certain things in life that we have to accept. We do not tolerate disrespect, but we have to accept the fact that some people will be disrespectful. We do not tolerate violence, but we have to accept that at certain places there will be violence. We do not tolerate any form of abuse, but we have to accept that there will be abuse in this world. But when we can accept that, when I can accept there are things in this life that I cannot control, that's when I realize that I no longer have to live in the past. I can live in the present moment. And knowing the fact that I cannot control the future, and not being able to control the past decrease my depression, and not so focused on my future decrease my anxiety. So you see, acceptance, it's not for the outside world, but it's for the inner world. It's for the man on the inside. So the sooner we can accept things in this life that we cannot change, the sooner we can accept that there are things that's going to happen with or without our consent, the sooner we can start living a life instead of existing. Now, in the context of business, action refers to the implementation of strategies, plans, and decisions to achieve specific objectives and goals. It encompasses a wide range of activities that contribute to the overall functioning and success of a business. Now, here are some key ways to define action in the business realm. Strategic action. This involves the execution of well-defined strategies that are aligned with the long-term goals and vision of the business. Strategic action often includes initiatives to enter new markets, develop new products, and expand the customer base. Operational action. Operational action pertains to the day-to-day activities that ensure the smooth functioning of business operation. This can include tasks related to products, production, logistics, customer service, and other core operational functions. Marketing action. Marketing action are the activities undertaken to promote products or services and attract potential customers. This may involve advertising, promotions, social media campaigns, and other marketing efforts to increase brand visibility and sales. Financial action. Financial actions refer to the decision and activities related to managing the financial resources of the business. This includes budgeting, financial planning, investment decisions, and financial reporting. Innovation action. Innovation actions involve the development and implementation of new ideas, products, or process that can enhance the competitiveness and growth of the business. This includes investing in research and development, fostering a culture of innovation, and bringing new products to market. Human resource action. I love this one. This action pertains to activities related to managing and developing the human capital within the organization. This includes recruitment, training, performance management, and employee development initiatives. Risk management action. Risk management action involves identifying, assessing, and mitigating risks that may impact the business. This includes implementing strategies to minimize financial, operational, and market risks. Sustainability action. With growing environmental concern, businesses are increasingly focusing on sustainability action, which involve initiatives to reduce the environmental impact of their operations and products. This may include adapting eco-friendly practices, reducing carbon footprint, and promoting social responsibility. Customer action. Customer actions are the activities that aim to improve customer satisfaction and loyalty. This includes providing excellent customer service, gathering and implementing customer feedback, and building strong customer relationships. Understanding and effectively implementing these various actions are essential for achieving business objectives. Maintaining competitiveness and ensuring long-term success is a dynamic and competitive business environment. Successful business often have a clear understanding of the different types of action required and can execute them efficiently and effectively. It appears there might be a typo in our question. Now, action in the business context refers to the step, decision, and activities taken to achieve specific goals and objectives. It encompasses a wide range of activities business undertaking to implement strategies. Now, personally, and in business, I think it is essential to turn strategies into ideas, into action, to make progress, to achieve desired outcomes. Action is the bridge between planning and results. And it often involves setting priorities, allocating resources, and monitoring progress to ensure that the business is moving in the right direction. Effective action is a cornerstone of business success. Now, personally, action for me looks like this. It's doing for myself what I want other people to do for me. Now, you may ask yourself this question: why the AAA effect? Why the AAA effect in the business aspect? Well, the AAA effect not only applies in business, but it applies in our lives. It applies in our relationship. How aware are we of our partners? How aware are we of our own selves? How aware are we in our environment? That can also apply in our emotions. How am I feeling right now? What I'm feeling, what types of emotions that are going through my vein right now? Now let's talk about the acceptance. Again, earlier I alluded to the acceptance of oneself. I'm Black. There's nothing I can do to change that. I have accepted that. I have accepted that I'm not as tall as other men. I have to accept that. But I have my qualities. So once I start focused on what I do have and what I can control, then I just remove a load of anxiety on myself. Now, action. Action, again, is doing for ourselves what we want somebody else to do for us. Because nobody's coming to save us, now either in our business, in our relationship, or ourselves. So I think it is crucial. I think it's absolutely important that when we come to the understanding of who we are, when we come to the understanding that things in this life, whether it's personal, whether it's business, or whether it's on a relationship, it all comes down to, my experience, these three things. Because these three things, the AAA effect, are the building blocks of who I'm becoming, of my business, and how I operate on a day-to-day basis. I love the AAA effect because without them, I don't know what I would be today. And that's the reason why I wanted to share that with you guys. And I know this is a business network, and I wanted to bring that person, because before we have a business, before we become a business owner, we are human. And we can't separate ourselves from the things that we do. When we do that, we detach ourselves, so we're no longer ourselves. We're no longer showing up authentically. And I used to do that, and I used to find it very difficult to operate one way and to be another way. Now, I don't know about you, and I don't know how you operate in your life, and I'm not here to tell you how to operate in your life. But what I will ask you is to take a good look at yourself and ask yourself these three questions. Am I aware of who I am? Because when we are aware of who we are, then we can better present ourselves to somebody else. Because if I don't know who I am, how can I say to someone, well, I am well Baptist, this, and the third? I'm not fully aware of who I am. I'm not fully aware of my abilities. I'm not fully aware of what I'm able to bring to this world. I'm not fully aware of my worth. So therefore, I settle for everything. I settle for anything. I let people walk all over me because I'm not aware of who I am. But that awareness is what we want to bring into our business. That awareness is what we need to bring in our day-to-day life. Acceptance. Accepting that people are not going to like your business. People are not going to like your products or services. That's okay. Because you're not for everybody, and neither everybody is for you. We have to accept that. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with rejection. It has nothing to do with whether they like me or not. The business that I'm in, the products that I'm serving, that I'm offering, the services that I'm providing, it's not for them, and that's okay. And I have accepted that. You can still love them. And last but not least, the actions that we're going to take, it should not be based on someone else's opinion. It should not be based on someone else's approval, whether it's in business, whether it's in our personal life. When we can stand on our own 2 feet and taking actions for our own missteps, I call them missteps. I don't call them mistakes. Because as long as we can learn from them, as long as we can use them as a stepping stone to go from one place to the next, it's not mistakes. Mistakes are something that you didn't learn from, and you keep repeating that. But I call them missteps, because every setback is a setup for a comeback. Failure is not a failure if you learn from it. Failure is failure if you stop trying. And that's pertaining to everything in your life, whether it's business, your relationship with yourself, with your partner, with your spiritual guide. I think awareness needs to be in every aspect. Me as a father, I had to be aware that my children are their own person. Although I want them to be like me, although I want them to listen to me, but I had to be aware that they are their own person. I had to accept the fact that they're going to grow up and do their own thing. I had to accept the fact that they're going to make the wrong choices. They're going to take action that goes against my morals and values, that goes against my needs and wants and my negotiables and non-negotiables. So when I can come to that understanding and make peace with that, that's when the whole world change. Because I believe the right information can lead to a great transformation. Now, the reason why I say right information, because there are a lot of information are going out there. But how do we know which informations are right and which informations are wrong? Guess what you got to do? When you're aware of who you are, you can tell easily whether or not this information is right or wrong for you. When you're aware of who you are, you can tell if going to this place or that place is good for you. When you're aware of the type of business that you want to offer, the type of service that you want to offer, you're not going to get in business just to make money. Although the goal eventually is to make a profit. But when you're aware of who you are, you're not going to just get into business because you can make quick money. Because I can promise you, that excitement is going to run dry. But when your heart, your soul into a business, make it changing lives, making a difference. And I call it 3 I's. It's impact, influence, and income. That's in everything in our lives, I mean, especially in business. What kind of impact are we making in this world through our business? What kind of influence is our business is having in our community? And are we making a profit to be able to pour back into the impact and the influence? This has been such a pleasure, such an honor for me to come back once again on this platform to share with you guys. My name is Will Baptist, and as my uncle Les Brown would say, it has been a plum pleasant pleasure and a privilege to be among you beautiful people.
That was amazing, Will. Listen, you hear all that applause? That's a worldwide applause. I felt that from your heart, the wisdom, knowledge, and information that you just poured out to all of us is amazing, and something we all need to take to heart. Little by little. That's the kind of speech that you can't take all at once. You gotta I need 5 minutes here, I need 5 minutes there. I need to put this in my audio play, wherever it is on Apple, it's on this or that, and listen daily to get that inspiration. Thank you so much for being on the Black Business Network.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
And we need to contact you. We need to contact you. I don't know if you dropped that now, but how do we get more information about Will?
Absolutely. Thank you. I'll meet willtorise.com. That's my website. You can check it out. I also have my book that I just published on Amazon, The Will to Rise, because I believe, this is what I personally believe, everyone has a will and everyone has the ability to rise. So therefore, together, we will rise.
Absolutely. I'm with you, lockstep with that. We all have been given certain capabilities and abilities. We have to utilize them. And I see you are utilizing yours at a very high level. I really appreciate you. Genius is coming, and I'll see you on the other side. Wow, fantastic. I've encouraged everybody here to continue to tune in to Will Baptiste. The Black Business Expo's mission is to raise funds for high school seniors going to college or K through 12 entrepreneurs. This expo is a fundraiser for students. You may go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com to donate to the scholarship fund, or use the Cash App that's on the screen below. That's $BBXUSA. Our goal is to give laptops and up to $5,000 to 10 students. Students can register online at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com. Every dollar counts, so we want to remind you to donate to the scholarship fund. We want to thank our Black Business Expo USA sponsors for October 2023. NC100, Moody Capital Partners, Suede Soul, Lotus Rocher Coaching and Training, Carolina, Virginia Minority Supply Development Council, Staff Management, Barbara H. Smith, LLC, Margie McLean Foundation Incorporated, Genius is Common, 5-Star BDM, Earth Essentials, Milani Shiny Global, Hello, LLC, First Atlantic Insurance Group, Executive Women's Success Institute, The Quality Coaching Company, Superwoman Business Services, Creative Force Studios, Lee Entertainment, Artistic App Design, Black Business Expo USA. Genius is common, and I'll see you on the other side.
Absolutely. So our coaching program help people that have the lack of time, that lack strategies, and lack the confidence to go after their dream life. So we help them implement tools. We help them implement, I love to leave the inherited lack of finances or the education behind finances. But it wasn't until I lost my firstborn, my only son, that life changed for me. And where I was going after it all, living the corporate life, hit my 6-figure income, and living in my dream house with my dream man, driving my dream car. Wow. I nearly lost it all when I lost my son. And so I realized it only takes one financial catastrophe that can change your entire life. That's what made me start All New Beginnings. Because no matter what's going on in life, there's a new beginning. And because of that, we develop a program called Wise Minded. My little slogan is, don't just dream it, let's live it. If they want to connect with you or work with you, what is the best ways for them to be able to do that? Well, for my social media guru, you can connect with me on every single social media platform as Tanya T. Rose.
What if you could build your own city? A place where every child can find nurturing people to help them achieve their full potential. A place where every adult can access job training support. Where health education is abundant. Where social justice ruled the land. A place without limitations. Welcome. You have arrived at STEM City USA. It is what every city should be. A safe and trusted community where you find people and resources to help you become everything you are and beyond. STEM City is unlike anything you have ever experienced. It is a digital twin of the world around you, only better. STEM City is about energy and soul renewal. It is more than a digital world. You can almost feel the power of live cultural events, music, and theater. STEM City promises a better future for children with caring mentors and hands-on activities with dedicated tutors to support our youth. STEM City is your passport to a healthy lifestyle with weekly events addressing our community's many issues. STEM City is your financial well-being with helpful information on wealth management, career advancement, job training, and so much more. STEM City is the community you deserve. It is the city where your dreams can come true. STEM City USA, a place in the sky that is accessible to all who reach for the stars.
Attention all entrepreneurs and companies. Are you looking for reliable and efficient virtual assistants and back office support to help you manage your business tasks? Look no further than Superwoman Business Services. Our team of virtual assistants provides a full range of administrative support services, including operations management, social media marketing, and much more. We also offer website design services to help you create a professional online presence that reflects your unique brand. In addition to administrative support and website design, we offer business development and structuring services to help you grow your business and achieve your goals. We'll work closely with you to identify areas of improvement and develop a customized plan to help you reach your full potential. At Superwoman Business Services, we understand that running a business can be overwhelming and time-consuming. That's why we're here to help you fly high and achieve success. Our virtual assistants are highly skilled, experienced, and dedicated to providing you with the support you need to thrive. Come fly with us and take your business to new heights. Let us help you become the superhero entrepreneur you are meant to be. Contact Superwoman Business Services today to learn more about our back office support services. Come fly with us and take your business to new heights.
Ladies and gentlemen, and fellow professionals, please allow me to introduce myself. I am David Jones, the co-founder and CEO of the Hello LLC, where I am passionately dedicated to guiding individuals and businesses toward their own return on time investment. Time is my only competition. With over 20 years of experience as a corporate C-level executive, I bring a wealth of knowledge and expertise to the Hello LLC. My career journey has been marked by a relentless pursuit of excellence in marketing, strategy, and business management leadership. I have had the privilege of working with renowned Fortune 500 companies such as Xerox, American Airlines, Hilton, and Geico. However, what truly drives me is the transformational work we do at the Hello LLC. We are pioneering a new approach to business in the metaverse, where we empower businesses and individuals to build strong foundations, automate their processes and systems, while thriving in the ever-evolving digital landscape. More than just a 3D digital marketing agency, the Hello LLC is truly a community built on love, kindness, and integrity. We want more for you than from you. As I often say, collaboration is the new competition. In an era where time is the most precious commodity, I am here to guide you toward your own return on time investment, because if time was sold in stores, it would be sold out. With a deep commitment to excellence and a strong belief in the power of community, I don't just lead a company, I lead a movement into the future of business. Ladies and gentlemen, it is both an honor and a pleasure to be your guide on this remarkable journey. I am David Jones, and together, we will embrace a future marked by success, collaboration, and the transformative work we do at the Hello LLC. Hello stands for helping everyone live life optimally. So, let's make that pivot together and start living life optimally today.
Are you an innovative entrepreneur or business owner ready to embrace the future of business transformation?
The world is evolving at an unprecedented pace, and it's crucial to adapt and pivot towards success in this dynamic landscape. At the Hello LLC, we are dedicated to guiding you through this transformative journey, offering a comprehensive suite of services that extend beyond the metaverse and 3D immersive experiences.
Our mission is to empower businesses and brands by assisting them in building, branding, systemizing, and automating their operations. We specialize in steering businesses from a two-dimensional existence to a thriving three-dimensional presence, where opportunities abound.
We help businesses harness the power of technology to work smarter, not harder, enabling them to operate efficiently and stay ahead of the curve. Our diverse range of services includes
Our Biz in a Box is a complete business solution package designed to jumpstart your entrepreneurial journey. From strategic planning to digital infrastructure, we've got you covered. Your one app, one tap solution.
Our Motion Work AI videos transform your brand storytelling with our cutting-edge AI-driven video production, captivating your audience like never before.
Our 3D VR environments will step you into the future of immersive experiences. With our custom 3D virtual reality environments that engage and captivate your customers.
Lastly, in our Pivot membership program, we offer tailored guidance and support to either show you, teach you, or take care of the transformation process for you.
According to a 2023 study by Fundera, a staggering 28% of small businesses in the United States do not have an online presence. This statistic underscores the importance of embracing digital transformation. Having a website is more than just an online presence, it's a gateway to unlocking numerous benefits, including reaching a broader audience, showcasing your products or services, generating leads and sales, establishing trust, providing customer support, and maintaining competitiveness within your industry.
The Hello LLC is committed to helping you excel in all these aspects of modern business, not just limited to the metaverse alone.
Why should you choose the Hello LLC to navigate this transformational journey?
By partnering with us and harnessing cutting-edge technology, you can provide immersive experiences for your customers, expand your global reach, reduce operational costs, and enhance brand recognition, all while working with a company that holds integrity in high regard. Our commitment to ethical and principled business practices ensures that your journey towards success is not only innovative, it is also firmly rooted in trust and transparency.
Don't wait. Take the first step towards a brighter business future. Contact us today to explore how we can support you in developing a remarkable digital presence and immersive experience that will leave a lasting impression.
Social media is evolving. It's more vibrant, more colorful, more energetic, and so are you. It's not just photos anymore. It's video, it's audio, it's subscriptions. And now there's Fanbase, a new monetized social network. Fanbase delivers the complete native app experience with full content monetization for every user. No algorithms that shadow ban your engagement or growth, and no ads. Follow anyone for free and subscribe directly to your favorite creators for $4.99 a month. Plus, show some love by tipping on any post. Also, make a Fanbase page and monetize your content the same way. Finally, connect with your followers by posting the amazing content you already create. And now, get paid for it. It's time to energize and monetize, because everyone's a fan of something and everyone has a fan base.
Hello, this is Israel, and I am CEO of Daydreams Interactive and author of Princess Planet. So, genius is common, and as a kid, I loved to daydream. Even as an adult, I love.
Dr. Eric Kelly III and a host of phenomenal speakers from all around the globe for this 7-day virtual event that you don't want to miss.
The mission of the Black Business Expo is to raise scholarship money from kids all the way from high school, all the way from college. The Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the world. It is an opportunity for businesses and companies to showcase their businesses globally. we're going to be giving away laptops up to $5,000 away to students. Again, I'm Olivia Appleberry, the founder of 2 Cents Finance and one of the speakers for the expo. I am so excited to see you there. For more info, go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090 and hope to see you there.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep, I am Black business. I am Black business. Are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black America in North Carolina. Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-380-9090. I am Black business. I am Black business.
One thing's for sure, now more than ever, content creators deserve to get paid. And guess what? We're all content creators. And now there's Fanbase, the new subscription social network. Fanbase delivers the complete native app experience with full content monetization, no algorithms that slow your engagement or growth, and no ads. Follow anyone for free. Plus, subscribe directly to your favorite creators and brands for $3.99 a month. Or make a Fanbase page and monetize your content the same way. Finally, connect with your following by posting the amazing content you already create and now get paid for it. It's time to energize and monetize because everyone's a fan of something and everyone has a fan base.
Are you a forward-thinking entrepreneur or business owner? The world is changing faster than ever, and it's time to pivot and adapt to the future. Hello LLC is here to help you do just that. Hello stands for helping enterprises leverage leading-edge optimizations. Our innovative solutions can streamline operations, reduce overhead costs, and give you a competitive edge in a market projected to reach $5 trillion by 2030. By pivoting to the metaverse, businesses can tap into a rapidly growing market that is projected to be a significant part of daily life for 25% of Americans by 2026. As a full digital metaverse agency, the Hello LLC can help you create custom solutions to streamline operations, increase productivity, reduce costs, and drive brand recognition. Why should you pivot to the metaverse with the Hello LLC? By leveraging cutting-edge technology, you can provide immersive experiences for your customers, expand your global reach, and unlock new revenue streams. Contact us today to make the pivot.
I am Black business. From the moment I wake until the time I sleep. Yes, I am Black business. I am Black business. Tell me, are you Black business? I am Black business. Do you support Black businesses? Listen, I support Black business because I am Black business. Black Business Expo, one of the largest business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. The world! Sign up today at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com or call 919-308-9090. I am Black business.
Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, business owners, entrepreneurs, thought leaders, and corporations. Welcome to the Black Business Network. My name is Grant McGaw, CEO of 5-Star BDM. I am your business moderator for this evening on the Black Business Network. The Black Business Network is a 24-hour business network showcasing Black businesses, business owners, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders worldwide. We have speakers from North Carolina, London, Singapore, Africa, Japan, and cities all over the United States. The Black Business Network is a global community sharing its business knowledge to empower, inspire, and educate businesses about business. Today, on the Black Business Network, we are privileged to introduce a luminary in the business realm, David Jones. Not merely a CEO, David embodies transformative leadership. He dwells deep, pinpointing barriers and transforming them into success pathways with unparalleled expertise. David has steered behemoths like Xerox, American Airlines, Hilton, and Geico. Passionate about maximizing return on time investment, he professes if time was sold in stores, it would be sold out, and champions the mantra, collaboration is the new competition. A beacon of strategy and time freedom, please welcome David Jones.
Grant, that was absolutely amazing, brother. I greatly appreciate that introduction. Man, you are always doing a masterful job of introducing people. And even more importantly, I'd like to thank the Black Business Network for this opportunity and Dr. Eric Kelly III, because this event is absolutely amazing to us all. So thank you, sir.
No, hey, thank you for being what you do, David. You are doing phenomenal work. You're taking us into the future. I'm going to get out of your way and allow you to do just that. Genius is coming, and I'll see you on the other side.
Absolutely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope you all are having a wonderful night. It's Friday, and we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some knowledge. And more importantly, I want to raise your vibration at the end of the day and help you all understand that, you too can do anything and everything as long as you put your mindset to it. And as Dr. Eric Kelly talks about, there's the mindset, there's the mind shift, and there's the mind print. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I really want to touch on a lot of those things and more importantly, be able to take you from today to tomorrow. And that's what we're going to be talking about. As Grant talked about, my name is David Jones, the co-founder, CEO of the Hello LLC that is committed to helping enterprises leverage leading edge optimizations and really thrive into this new digital age. And we're building businesses for the future because guess what? Businesses are changing and we're going to help you keep up. And more importantly, we have businesses that need to understand that utilizing AI, utilizing this 3D immersive technology will impact your culture, will impact your bottom line. And that's really where we come into play to be able to ask you these real questions that we all need to be asking ourselves. And that's more so what today's agenda is going to be about. And I'm going to talk about the SWOT. And yeah, I know I'm going to talk about the futuristic SWOT, the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities, the threats. Then we're going to talk about the target audience. And then I'm also going to share with you guys the Web3, the actual AI, and all these new things that are coming up. And then more importantly, I want to be able to give you some examples. Okay. That is the biggest thing, is that we need to see examples. And I want all of us to understand this Black Business Network is to, showcase to the youngsters and to the entrepreneurs and to anybody that's out there in the culture to understand that we no longer need to be, this athlete. We no longer need to be this producer or this rapper or this singer or whatever it is. Nothing's wrong with it, but there is so much more opportunity out there. And I remember growing up, my father used to say, oh, this, oh, that. We don't get this opportunity. We don't get that opportunity. We can live in those ways, right, today, or we can live into tomorrow. And I'm here to tell you, we no longer can use that as an excuse. That is old, that's outdated, and it's an old trauma. And we cannot allow that old trauma to be our drama for today, because right now businesses and entrepreneurship and enterprises, all the above, is copy, paste, drag, drop. And that is really where I want us all to be able to imagine a world where we could create a business with no limits, especially with the systems that we've had to deal with in our past generations, right? Imagine a world where we can be our own boss, because back in the 1950s, 90% of us were, worked for ourselves compared to 10% that worked for somebody else, where that's completely flipped now. Imagine a world where we can reflect our own values, our own culture. And I want you all to understand that future is right now. And we all have to be able to understand that, things are changing faster and faster. And this is the California gold rush. How willing are you going to be able to pack up and go over, to the West Coast and say, hey, I'm going to be the first one there? And this is where I really want people to understand, especially for us as a culture, that it's already being done. We don't have to wait to that wow factor or, oh, it can do that, and then we jump in, because there's already Black tech that's raising this money in this new technology and really funding, capital funding at $3.2 billion. The one thing that if you don't know, I'm going to share with you facts. I'm going to share with you knowledge, and it is up to you to take this information and for you to go figure it out, and that become wisdom. And I'm telling you right now that you go open up any Google Bard, you go open up any chat GPT, and you go ask it the future on AI and metaverse, and it's going to give you something like this, especially for the Black culture, right? Is that in Black tech, we have increased 37% in the Black tech since 2018. So that old thing where we don't, get into tech, where mom and daddy, only knew how to turn on the TV and all that. And we kind of didn't take on those habits. We took on the new technology age because we were the one showcasing to our parents, hey, this is how you're going from BlackBerry to iPhone. This is how you text. This is how you email. This is how you go from fax machine to using email, right? And so I want us to also know that us as entrepreneurs have been doing this. All right. We have been doing this. You know, that company Stripe? That company Stripe is owned by two Black gentlemen and worth $95 billion. You know, Postmates, the food delivery company, that was acquired by Uber in 2020 for $2.65 billion. You know, DoorDash, that was founded by two Black gentlemen as well, $72 billion right now. And so when we say, oh, we're not good at that, I'm here to tell you facts over your feelings. Anything and everything you want to do, you can do it. And more importantly, I want us all to be able to take responsibility, right? My father used to share with me when I got out of college, I had an opportunity to travel from Houston, Texas. Literally got told that in 3 days I was moving to LA, from LA to Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I was making six figures. And my father would say, son, you need to be stacking cash. You need to be, doing this. You need to be doing that. And guess what? My priorities were out of order. And I'm just here to be that whispering ear, maybe one of those more experienced people that I used to look up to and be like, can you be quiet? But I'm here to share with you. If I had listened to just 10% more of what my father said, I might not be here in Mexico. I might be somewhere else, but I should have listened because my priorities weren't in order. I held my job to, take care of me and have them, be responsible for my future, workmanship or where I was going to move next. I was blaming the government for this, that, and the other that we all hear of, right? I was waiting for some handouts. And so this is where we as a culture, we as individuals have to take responsibility of how we're showing up and what energy, what frequency, where your time is going, and more importantly, what's your why? And are you committed to all of those things as we move forward? And so as I shared with you, right, I'm going to ask you some questions and you might not like it, but it's okay. This is one of those questions where you go and you get asked these questions like, ooh, maybe I don't know that, but that is where I'm here to share with you. We got to be more preventative with our business. We got to be more preventative with our health. We got to be more preventative with our wealth. Financial literacy is caught. It needs to be taught. And so this is where we all have to have this real soul conversation at the end of the day and really ask ourselves, hey, what are our strengths? What are our weaknesses? What are the opportunities? What are the threats? And that's the old, 100-year-old SWOT. But what I would like to do is flip that on its head because that's today. But I want to talk about tomorrow and the strengths that you need to be asking yourself for your business is what technology will your company have access to in the future? AI, Web3. Let me answer that one for you. Okay. What technologies will change the way you do business in your industry, right? What new products and services can you gain by this new technology? Prime example, ask Nike. Nike was able to make $145 million off of utilizing a metaverse world and selling digital assets with digital t-shirts, digital shoes, no fabric, no anything used, just kids buying digital assets, right? How can you use these technologies to improve existing products and services that you have now? Those are questions that you should be asking yourself every single time when we talk about the future. Where am I going other than where I'm at today? Because as we continue to share with you, the average age of the world is at 30 years old. Where's your business at now? And where's it going to be in 10 to 15 years? Are you thinking with a proactive mindset of being like, hey, my average, customer right now is 30 to 40 years old, 10, 15 years, that puts them at, maybe 45, 50. Oh, I need to, maybe retch back around and find a younger crowd, especially when we talk about our strengths. And then when we get to this good old weakness, right? What are the areas of your business that are most vulnerable, right, to changes in the future? Are you still utilizing, the old way of, utilizing a calendar? Are you still utilizing old ways such as a website, such as, utilizing a Google form? Are you still up to the old ways of, reaching out to your clients belly to belly and not using social media? What new technologies could pose a threat to you? I'm here to let you know AI can pose a threat to a lot of people in the workforce and out of the workforce. Ask Blockbuster if they weren't willing to, make the transition. And as we talked about as well, it's not your job responsibility to keep work for you. And those of us that do have a 9-to-5, those of us that are entering into the 9-to-5, I'm asking you and I'm encouraging you to be able to turn your passion into profitable success. And you can be able to really, have your own, do your own, just as it was back in the past, and not allowing AI to be a big hinder, because they're saying that by 2026, that it will be a 50-50 split between AI and workforce, human workforce. And it's not AI taking your job. Let me be correct on that. It is people that will be utilizing AI. And so you have to ask yourself, what new skills are you using? Whether you have a job, whether you are an entrepreneur, what AI, what new strategies do you have? And that, is what can threaten you right now. What skills do you need to learn, right? What skills do your employees need to learn right now? We have one of our Pivot members that joined our Pivot membership, because we have a monthly membership platform that we help people market their business, showcase their business, and really give them strategies of how they can market their business. And he was sharing with us that, hey, I was able to take, a process that you guys shared with me to my job. And we were able to take an 8-hour form that we did now down to 15 minutes. Can you imagine having 8 hours now down to 15 minutes? And this is where, new technologies for your employees, for you as an enterprise or a business or small to medium-sized company, need to be looking at these things that you can implement and change within your business, right? And how you can improve upon those changes with training, AKA metaverse. And so when we talk about the opportunities, okay, I want you all to understand, what new markets can you enter into in the future? As we are all discovering that we can now utilize, and we're communicating with people from all over the world with these, with these social media talk apps, with all the internet and all the social media apps, we're talking to people all over. How will you use technology to reach new customers? Are you still one of those people that might not be utilizing social media to the full advantage? Might you just be utilizing social media to, the one thing that you like? What partnerships are you making and are you forming? Are you still living in this old mentality of, oh, let me do me and you do you and let's see who gets to the top? Are you really partnering with people and collaborating with people, whether they are in the same industry or the same, system that you do? Why not? There's different strokes for different folks. And as I will continue to remind people, collaboration is the new currency. Collaboration is the new competition. So jump on board, okay? And not only that, when we talk about how can technology improve your operations, so often I find entrepreneurs and businesses that are utilizing outdated technology and utilizing more time than actually implementing these new strategies because of the unwillingness to make that adoption, because they're so comfortable in the old ways. And this is really what it comes down to as where we get into, the threats. What are new technological, disruptions that could threaten your business? And as we continue to find out, these companies are wanting more and more of your attention. They are wanting to become the one-stop shop. Why are you not wanting to do the same thing? What are some new competitors that can merge up within the future of your business, of your brand, of your coaching, of your whatever you're doing? Okay. How can you protect your intellectual property, right? As we move forward into, your property, into what you're doing, because a lot more of us are showcasing ourselves more. And then more importantly, at the end of the day, the last question, how can we manage those risks? And so those are questions that I put you in the hot seat of asking you, and hopefully you've written some of them down. Hopefully you'll go and be like, ooh, I'm definitely need to go do me a futuristic SWOT analysis, right? And even before you even do that, I want to move to the next step, because a lot of the times what happens is that we can't answer those questions if we don't know our target audience, right? You won't know your strengths if you don't know who to talk to. You won't know your weaknesses, right? You won't know any of those things. And so that is why it's very important for you all to know your target audience and not be spraying and praying. I did when I very first started my business. I was like, we're just going to put this out there. And more importantly, I would encourage you all to make sure that you put it out there, right? I would make sure that you just put, because there's this great button called the delete button. And you can be able to literally delete anything and everything nowadays. And so I want you guys to ask yourself this. Okay, David, how do I get to my target audience? Well, I'm going to give you some tips, right? Your target audience should be, what's their demographic? What's their age? What's their gender, right? What's their education? How much are they making, right? What's their average income? What's their household size? And then, when we talk about, psychographic, what are their hobbies? What are their values? What are their pain points? What are they thinking about at 2:00 in the morning? What's that? What are their goals? What are their other favorite brands and products? Okay. The behavior, what behavior do they have? What's their buying decision? Where do they go and buy? What social media are they on? What are their biggest frustrations with product? What would make their life easier? Not only what their pain point is, but what would make it easier that you could talk about? And then, the industry questions that you definitely should know is what other products and services do they use? How would they rate that brand compared to your brand? Okay. This is where you gotta, just drop your pride, drop your ego. You can't be at the Dollar General and talk about your stuff is better than, places at Gucci. I mean, it just don't maybe work that way. But one of the other things that I would talk about, is what are one of the biggest, challenges you face, within your industry. Is your industry still going to be around? Okay. And so, this is where we have to be able to understand that we can talk about today, but really where are we going tomorrow? And if you all are thinking, oh my God, it's going to take another 10, 15 years. I'm here to tell you it's not. It's already here. The future is here, and you have to be able to adapt faster and faster than possible, okay, than ever possible. And so when we ask the question, and when people ask, David, what is AI? It's a great question. A lot of people don't know what it is. It's artificial intelligence, but I'm here to tell you that it is nothing more than adaptive intelligence. Are you willing to adapt and utilize this new technology? And not only that, it's a learning language model. It's a kid that learns on its own, period. Okay. And not only that, when people say, oh, well, AI might be a little dangerous. Well, let me tell you something. What would you call grammar check that we've been using for the last 10 plus years? That's AI. When you misspell grammar, when you misspell business, when you misspell education, and that little thing comes up below it and you hit it and it gives you the right typing and you ain't got to go to the dictionary. That's AI. What do you call Siri? What do you call Alexa? Alexa, I need this. Alexa, play this song. You out and about, play this song. That's AI, right? So the future's already here. What do you call Amazon when you go pick out your products, and at the bottom they got this whole little list that you go, ooh, I might need that. Or when you go on Netflix and Netflix got all these movies at the very top, you're like, dang, they know me that way. I've watched all these movies. That's AI, right? What do you call Google? Some people that are riding around in Teslas talking about, oh no, I don't believe in AI. You got a Tesla. That's the best AI you can possibly get right now. And so, when we talk about, oh, I'm not sure about AI, I tell you what, take back your phone to Boost, Verizon, T-Mobile, whoever you got your phone for, and ask them to give you a flip phone if you don't like AI, okay? Because it's here and it ain't going nowhere. And I'm here to share with you all, especially those of us that have our business, that are starting our business. I want you all to firmly consider that you are going to need to utilize these things within your business, such as chatbots to handle your customer service, such as your social media, right? There is a tool out there right now that you can go to the hellollc.io and you can be able to get this AI tool that will post all your social media on your Facebook, on your Instagram, on your story Instagram, on your Twitter, on your Pinterest, on your TikTok, on your actual YouTube, and also your Google SEO all in one, okay? So go to that hellollc.io and you got it. And so this right here is something that you all need to understand, that, we are utilizing this AI with our email marketing. We're utilizing this AI with your CRM, your Salesforce, that's going to give you, some predictions of where you are. And not only that, it allows us to get away from the calculator and all the rest of that stuff that we used to do back in the day. And so we have to remember that when we have this AI technology, that this is doing nothing more than adding. And we always somehow forget that when we add things, we think it takes away, right? We get less. And just like when they added on the cars, people are like, oh my God, the horses will never go away. We actually were able to open up transportation. We actually were able to create jobs. They are saying that AI is going to boost the economy to $13 trillion by 2030. Do you not want the economy to be boosted by that much? Because I know at this point, a lot of us would love to have the economy boosting at that. They're also saying that 800 million new jobs will be created by 2030. So as I shared earlier, it's not the AI that's going to take your job. The AI is going to be a saver for you if you start learning these things and you put your priorities in order. The going out to the club, the going to watch football, the going to the happy hour, the going to hang out here. I'm telling you, I'm asking you, I'm encouraging you. If I could tell my 27-year-old self that right now and really just chain myself down, oh my goodness, night and day. My father taught me about saving money, but my father didn't really teach me about investing money. And that's something that I'm pretty sure we've all, boy, you need to save you some money for a rainy day. Well, first of all, you should never have a rainy day. How about that? Okay. And that's where we're preventative with our business and how we're able to utilize this AI and utilize this technology. And so when people talk about, oh, David, what's this metaverse thing? Talk to me about this metaverse. Well, the metaverse, I ask this question all the time. What comes after 2? Hello? 3, right? And so the metaverse is nothing more than the 3rd generation of the internet. We are utilizing this old school 50-year-old technology that only gives us videos, messages, and texts, and that's it on this flat 2D screen, and it is time to upgrade, right? And so this is where we all get to socialize, network, build the economy, and be able to have the edutainment, where this is what we asked for, the Jetsons, right? They had the watch, they had the Zoom. We asked for this, Super Mario's. You are now Super Mario in metaverse. And so, when we talk about for the Black community, I remind people that for the Black community, what the metaverse is that it's better education, it's economic power, it's community building, it's self-expression, it's culture preservation, and then it's social justice, because now it's under one umbrella. And I remind people that the metaverse, we've been able to define gravity. And when you can define gravity, you can create and do anything and everything that you want to right now at the speed of thought. And that is where we're at right now, where if you think it, you can create it. And that's where I want you all to really believe in yourself, because that's the one thing that I find that hinders so many people, is that we don't believe in ourselves. We allow other people to discount us. We allow other people to tell us our story. We allow other people to build on our traumas. We allow other people to give us more drama. And, you are in control of your emotions. No one can be able to, take those things away from you. And one of the greatest quotes that I heard the other week was that it doesn't take a long time to create a successful business. It takes a long time for you to become that person that you need to be to do that business. And that is so spot on, of us being able to understand that this metaverse is no game. It is no gimmicks. When you have Walmart, when you have Gucci, when you have all these companies that are utilizing it, from Johnson & Johnson to Farmers Insurance to, DHL to Siemens, to all these companies that are utilizing this. And then not only that, go check your facts. 400 million people are in metaverse on a daily active basis. 500 million people are only active in Instagram. So there's your comparison. If you're saying that metaverse isn't nowhere, then go ahead and say that Instagram isn't going anywhere. Okay. Not to mention that they are saying that $100 billion was invested into metaverse. And remember, 3.2 from the Black community earlier, compared to, the abundance amount of money that's in metaverse, that they're saying that by 2030, the metaverse will be worth $8 trillion added to the global economy. Okay. So let that sit. And as I will continue to share with you all, is that the metaverse is that when we talk about, million, billion, trillion, 11 days account to a million, 32 years account to a billion, and 32,263 years to count to a trillion. And they're talking about 8 of those. And so this is where we have to understand, is that the healthcare industry is already utilizing it, right? The actual manufacturing company is already utilizing the metaverse. The actual construction industry is already utilizing the metaverse. The metaverse can be utilized for storefronts. It could be utilized for art galleries. It could be utilized for authors. It could be utilized for, podcasters. It could be utilized for literally building your community and being able to have your community built how you want it to be built in this 3D immersive experience that people can join metaverse, ladies and gentlemen, from the actual phone, from the actual laptop. Okay. And the VR headsets that Quest 3 just came out with. And I just read an article that, that Netflix that you like, Netflix is about to come out with a VR headset that is just going to have their Netflix. So your movie theater is gone bye-bye. That prescription you've been paying for, like, man, why are they so cheap? Because they have done their SWOT analysis and they know that they are done. They are the next blockbuster. A lot of you are already not going to the movie theaters and spending $100 per movie, right? And so this is where we have to understand that the metaverse allows us to increase engagement. It allows us to increase our immersion experience for our customers. And just on a simple fact alone, I want you all to understand this. Imagine that we are all, and not just imagine, just know this, is that we are all on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of these social media platforms, promoting our business, promoting our brand, all of this. And we are all fighting for an average of 7 seconds for people to know our brand, see what we do, see who we are. 7 seconds. Compared to the metaverse, you get an average of 9 minutes. The other day, we had somebody go into our Hello Plaza, and I asked her, I said, hey, I got a question for you. When you first jumped in, first of all, how easy was it? And how long did you stay into the metaverse? She said, oh, David, it was very easy. Just like I downloaded Zoom, just like I downloaded, all these social media apps, just like I downloaded YouTube on my phone. I just downloaded the app and I hit the link. I was adaptive. And she said, I spent 15 minutes in there as well. I said, how long? 15 minutes. So you didn't just spend 7 seconds? like people spend on my website and my social media and all that. No, David, I was riding the go-karts. I was watching you guys motion works. I was in your actual, in your mansion. I was doing all the stuff. So this is where you get to build these things out. And even more importantly, I want to take us back to where you have to understand this is a global reach. We're opening up to the world. We're moving to this new world economy where we all can take the same AI and change the English language over to, we can change it over to Asian. We can change it over to Arabic. We can change it over to any language we want to utilizing AI. So that in itself boosts your business. And when we were talking about earlier, as we, wrap this up, as we were talking about examples, right now, if you are utilizing Zoom today, tomorrow you're going to be utilizing Metaverse, where instead of sending your clients a Zoom link and them saying, where's the link? Can you send me the code? This, that, and the other. And you have to worry about them turning on their camera or their microphone and all the rest of the stuff. Just imagine being able to send them a link. They download just like they did on Zoom, and then being able to jump into a 3D immersive experience with an avatar that you can showcase your screen. You can showcase your products. You can put it in a 3D immersive experience that they are going to be entertained and watching, and you're not competing with them on the phone. You're not competing with somebody behind the screen. You're not competing with them turning off the camera and not paying attention, because you're going to be able to see them move around. So that is where Zoom is a prime example of how we are pivoting forward. And you can enter Metaverse from your cell phone, from your laptop, from your VR headset. And then a lot of you are starting your own Patreon account to start your own membership. Imagine being able to put your whole entire membership into a 3D immersive world where instead of people watching the videos that you create, they can go into a fireside camp. They can go into a conference room. They can go into a completely different immersive experience that gives it a different feel. Imagine for those of you that have podcasts, instead of you telling people to meet you on social media, you can tell them to meet you in your 3D immersive experience where they can see you. And now you can broadcast to the entire world. And it's one app. You don't have to worry about people going to different locations to view you, right? And then the last thing, when we talk about AutoCAD for businesses and doing business infrastructures and design and all of these other things, that is completely out the window of clicking and putting the mouse here, that this, that, and the other. It's a completely different immersive experience. And so this is where we want you all to be able to understand that the future is already here. And these companies are utilizing this technology, such as Amazon, such as Snap, right? Such as, J&J, such as Johnson & Johnson, should I say, such as, XR Health, which is a huge, pharmaceutical company. So if you're asking yourself, maybe I need to wait, well, you were waiting way too long. And so this is where we want to help you all be able to get into the metaverse and be able to really set yourself apart, especially this holiday season. We want to be able to pivot you guys all from 2D to 3D and come and join us in our Hello Plaza Mall. Our Hello Plaza Mall has access into the metaverse from your cell phone, your laptop, or your VR headsets, where you're going to be able to have a custom design. You're going to be able to have it connected however you want it to be connected. And more importantly, a direct link that you can send to people. And then at the end of the day, for you guys all to be able to showcase your business, your brand, however you want to. And that's normally at $697. For the Black Business Network, we're going to discount that down to $597. So we definitely want you guys to take advantage of that. And you can go to the hellollc.io, and we will definitely take care of all of you guys to pivot you into the future, because the future is already here.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. The future. I knew you were going to take us there. I knew you're going to take us right there. It really is not the future. It's right now. We just haven't partook in it. We haven't done it. And I love how you said that. Like, you're still using a flip phone. I'm on a smartphone. So you can still stay on this 2D world. I'm sure, it's cool and everything. You love that. Boom. You have no idea what's waiting for you.
Nope, you do not. Those Apple Vision Pro Quest are coming out, and your cell phone is about to be traded out for that.
And I can see that happening. And I remember this even when I was younger. I remember when Polaroids were coming out, right? And then they were so expensive, nobody could afford it. And all of a sudden, they just dropped down to almost nothing. It seemed like just in a few years, because as things are adopted, the price goes down. So the hardware is going to go down as far as adoption rate. You'll be able to get, like you said, a VR headset, just like you're adopting a phone, to be on a payment plan or something offered by a provider or whatever. You won't even notice that you're even paying for it because they want you to be consumed. Hey, you just said it. You can either experience what you're selling or what you're providing for 7 seconds, or you can experience it for 15 minutes. Which one's going to be more impactful?
Hello.
Hello.
You're spot on.
So you created your own world. You have a plaza. We got a couple of minutes. Tell me what's in that plaza.
So in that plaza right now is actually the live play of the Black Business Network, where we've been showcasing to everybody and their mama that they can come watch it the old 2D way on YouTube, or you can come on over to the Hello Plaza and watch that. And so it really showcases the collaboration that we've had with the Black Business Network. We're also able to showcase other businesses and other brands, because literally this is what allows us to come together. On November 11th, we have Cleo Matthews having an event where she now can tell all of her actual people to come to this event in Metaverse. We have Miss 11 Goddess. She's having her Sokofa Village where she's showcasing her whole entire Metaverse in our actual, Metaverse world. And so this allows us all to collaborate, because as we share with people, Hello stands for, helping entrepreneurs leverage leading edge optimizations. But in all reality, it's about helping everyone live life optimally. We can help you, but we can't save you. That part is up to you.
No, you've got to take it to the next level. Before I let you go, you got to say it another time, because what we just said is so important. I remember we used to give out, a phone number. Then we maybe gave out, like, you had your beeper number, right? Where's my beeper number? And now we're in the text. Everybody, you got to text me, on your smartphone. You got to get your email out there now. And now we're going to this whole. So tell us how to contact you in your metaverse.
So literally, I make it very easy. Go to thehellowllc.io, and you can come and watch the Black Business Network live in our metaverse. You can go to our Hello Plaza Mall in our metaverse. That is on our Biz in a Box that we create for people to make it an easy breezy, one tap, one app to go to all these different locations. So it's that easy. Just go to that link and just start pressing buttons.
Hey, I'm going right now after we get done here in just a few minutes. David, this has been wonderful. Genius is coming, and I'll see you on the other side. That was wonderful. I encourage everybody to get to the metaverse, understand what it is, get your experience, and then learn how to create. We're going to a creator economy. This is your opportunity to make a difference. The Black Business Expo's mission is to raise funds for high school seniors going to college or K through 12 entrepreneurs. This expo is a fundraiser for students. You may go to www.blackbusinessexpousa.com to donate to the scholarship fund, or use the Cash App that's on the screen below. That's $BBXUSA. Our goal is to give laptops and up to $5,000 to 10 students. Students can register online at www.blackbusinessexpousa.com. Every dollar counts. So we want to remind you to donate to the scholarship fund. We want to thank our Black Business Expo USA sponsors for October 2023. NC100, Moody Capital Partners, Suede Soul, Lotus for Shade Coaching and Training, Carolina, Virginia Minority Supplier Development Council, Step Management, Barbara H. Smith, LLC, Margie McLean Foundation, Incorporated, Genius is Common, 5-Star BDM, Earth Essentials, Milani Shiny Global, Hello, LLC, First Atlantic Insurance Group, Executive Women's Success Institute, The Quality Coaching Company, Superwoman Business Services, Creator Force Studios, Lee Entertainment, Artistic App Design, Black Business Expo USA. Genius is coming, and I'll see you on the other side.
Phenomenal Tanya T. Wise, who is here from the great state of Maryland. Tanya, welcome and thank you for being with us today. Can you indulge our audience a little bit and tell them just a little bit more about who you are and what it is that you do?
Well, I love being able to talk to people and
have a magnetic attitude, being able to just show them. So I always like to say, level up is Coach at Tanya T.Y. is here. So can you tell our audience, just give them a teaser about what your presentation will be about?
So my philosophy is that we should all be living our dream life. So tomorrow I'm going to talk about how you start living your dream life. What are some of the things that you thought about in your childhood that you just kind of let go and dormant?
Wow.
And I want to reignite that and just give you some pointers and some tips, some tools, some strategies to be able to start living your best life now. And guess what, Rhonda? And leave an inheritance for your legacy.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I know that's resonating with a lot of people. I've heard that you have a dynamic coaching program. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Absolutely. So our coaching program help people that have the lack of time.
Hello, I am Dr. Eric Kelly III, the visionary strategist and founder of the Black Business Olympics. I invite you to showcase your Black-owned businesses on the Black Business Network global stage. The Black Business Olympics is a global Black Business Network platform that propels Black-owned businesses into the international spotlight. By showcasing your business on the Black Business Olympics platform, you can reach a worldwide audience of potential customers, partners, and investors. You can also establish yourself as a thought leader and expert in your field, attract lucrative partnerships, and more speaking engagements. In addition, the Black Business Olympics platform provides a valuable opportunity to connect and collaborate with like-minded entrepreneurs and business professionals from around the world. This can lead to new business opportunities, ideas, and relationships. Finally, by sharing your story and expertise on the Black Business Olympics platform, you can inspire and empower others. This is a powerful way to make a positive impact on the world and leave a lasting legacy. If you are a Black-owned business owner, I encourage you to seize the opportunity to showcase your business on the Black Business Olympics platform. It is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make an indelible mark on the world. Be one of the 1,000 visionary entrepreneurs who are changing students' lives, shaping industries, and leaving an unforgettable legacy for their families. Unleash your voice on our global stage and watch your business thrive. Black Business Olympics is one of the largest Black business showcases in the history of Black business in the world. Yes, the entire world. Just give me a call today at 919-308-9090